what the heck even does that mean? Now, companies, any company nowadays is going to have a thing called a product Bible, which is basically product guidelines for how you can and can't use their properties when licensing. So for instance, Sega doesn't make their product Bibles like super public, but they did. There was a leak in which a product Bible from 2014 was released. So just to compare, I'm going to show you this one real quick. This is what I'm going to show you first. So this is the kind of thing you'd see in a product Bible nowadays, right? So this is the this is for licensors of the classic Sonic design. So what kind of things go in a product Bible, you may ask? Well, here's a brand introduction, which is basically, hey, here's why you want to put Sonic on your t-shirts or your... Oh my goodness, Sleepy! Heckin' thank you for the gift subs. You really don't need to do that. Oh my goodness.
We love you, Sleepy. You're the best.
Oh yes, Acerbat. I'm gonna get to that one. This one's from 2014. So this is just to compare.
I love that there's like history that goes into this.
Right? This is gonna be a deep dive. This is gonna be a rabbit hole.
History, like actual human being history.
Okay, give me my money back, Sleepy. When you make affiliate, I will go ahead and gift a bunch of subs to your channel. I'm gonna do that. You need to stream more, by the way. Why don't you play some more Last of Us? So, what else goes into a Sonic Bible? Here's a table of contents. Character profiles and art, product mock-ups, like these are the sorts of things that you could put in the Sonic in. There's like design elements. So this is basically like, look, there's even like fonts and everything. Like, hey, here's Sonic the Hedgehog fonts. If you were looking for, you know, how to make your stuff Sonic flavored, here you go. It usually includes like hex code for what like colors go into Sonic's design. It includes a bunch of art assets. Hey, Academic, how are you? How's it going? Sonic like, haha, look at that dumbass fun. Yeah, here we go. See, we've got like CMY codes for like all the colors in the Sonic logo. Like, I know this is boring shit for most people, but like, there's some interesting stuff that goes into like a Sonic Bible. So here, check out some of these guidelines are really kind of fascinating. Here we go. If you are placing the Sonic logo on a dark color or scenic background, please ensure the trademark is always readable. Choose between black or white and amend. Please do not amend the colors of the logo when using the trademark versions. The logo can be broken apart and used in alternative colors for design, but this will then have to have the trademark removed. Where printing restrictions apply, please use the black and white logo. You may change the one color depending on design. So like, I'm reading the rules and information, but I'm doing fine. Oh, good to know. She didn't zoom yet. What? Oh no, Sleepy. Hey Cassiel, how's it going? Gosh. Shot in the dark, but I'm getting the impression you might like Sonic. I am not as big into Sonic as I used to be, but like during middle school, Sonic was my fucking jam. I got that hyperfixation, so I was like, everything Sonic. I want Sonic pajamas. I want to eat Sonic spaghetti-o raviolis. I wanna like... Heck... Doc Terrell, Thank you for continuing that gift sub. Goodness gracious. But yeah, like, I read the comic books up through, like, issue 150, you know. I did deal with a couple of these for our previous bike suppliers. One of them is super particular about how you use their logo. Yeah, you get a lot of this kind of stuff. Like, this is what a product Bible is for. And it's both really useful because it's got, like, all your colors and your logos and there's art assets. And it's also a pain in the ass because they're like, no, you have to do it this way. Mother be messaging me during my Bible studies. So, this is cool and all, but it ain't what we're doing today. What we're reading is the 1990 Sonic Bible. Now, this was written by Sega of America in 1990, just before the first Sonic game came out, right? And the people who wrote it, specifically, I think it was just one lady who wrote this whole thing. Sega of America basically had no contact with Sega of Japan for any kind of Sonic lore. They know about the first Sonic game, and that's it. And they're like, okay, make up all the information someone would need to know about Sonic, right? The Bible says Robotnik and Sonic are related. They have a relationship, but they're not, like, familially related. Oh gosh, everything okay, Antian? Ellie Spectacular, by the way, is just a lovely, wonderful bean. I have been watching and rewatching her fucking musical YouTube poops. They're so good. I would die for Zsasz Ver. So, here's the Sonic Bible we're reading. But like in the Italian way where they're not actually brothers. Oh yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog and Robotnik the Hedgehog. They're the Hedgehog brothers. So I'm going to do my best reading for this, but this is about 13 pages where it's just an origin story that they made the fuck up. And it's... I see you added the cutie immunity? Yes, so for 10,000 points, you will no longer be a cutie for 10 minutes. And then once that's over, you're back to being adorable, okay? So if you're tired of me calling you a cutie, you can pay for it. Well, there you go, Doc Terrell. Doc Terrell's not cute. Pidge is also not cute. Okay. I'm putting the timer on then. See, it's 6:12 right now. Okay. Hang on, let me pull up my timer. I've got a stopwatch here. 10 minutes have been started. All right. Cassiel. You'd be wrong, though. They're not cute right now. They're not. Chapter 1. The Sonic Story. I'm gonna need to turn my music down just a touch. Here we go, okay. Is this canon with Myst? There are similarities. Except they replaced the books with TVs. So, you know. Got a giant watch behind you, so you shouldn't have trouble keeping time. You know, you'd think that, Aria, but I'm late everywhere, so I don't. Welcome back, Alistair. Alright. Sonny Hedgehog was born on Earth in the early 21st century, in the town of Hardley, Nebraska. Population 1,226. He and his mother, and 5 sisters, live underneath a scraggly hedge beside the local burger joint, and subsist on burger scraps, milkshakes, and the occasional slug or bug that crawls their way. Okay, so... So this is weird. So the Nebraska thing gets dropped almost immediately. That like the 5 brothers and sisters and the mom, like all of this stuff gets dropped. Except in Sonic Underground where they have a mom, but she's like some kind of like she's the queen of whatever planet they're on. I don't know. Underground's weird. But they're like leaning into the hedgehog thing. Like they're hedgehogs. They live in a hedge. There's a town called Hardy, Nebraska, which apparently has like 150 people in it. Hey, Gabe, how's it going? I mean, yeah, he has a sister and brother. Yeah, in that one. I don't know. But no chili dogs, you'll notice. We've got burger scraps, milkshakes, and slugs. Delicious. But no chili dogs yet. This was before that was a thing. Hi. Ariane! Ari, what's up? And then Shadow has no relation to Sonic, yet everyone thinks they're brothers. Yeah, well, everyone mistakes them. You're the faker! Okay. They are a poor but happy family. Fucking... I don't mean to keep stopping, but like, what does it mean they're poor? They're hedgehogs. They eat slugs. What do they do for work? How do they earn money that they trade for goods and services?
Yeah, what does capitalism look like amongst like the creatures of the hedge? Is it like fucking Fantastic Mr. Fox up in there?
Yeah, what universe is this where the animals have to engage in capitalism? Unfortunately. Are you cussing at me?
I'm cussing at you.
Hedge hierarchy. Ah, yes, I'm a rich hedgehog. I eat escargot. All hedgehogs are hedge fund managers, as will be established.
Oh my god.
You did it! That's the joke of the stream. You nailed it. Oh, Shia! Hello! How are you today? Shia, it's a Monday, so Are you streaming today? What are you going to be playing? Unfortunately, Sunny's dad died when Sunny was just a few days old, after falling into a gurgling, festering vat of toxic waste, dumped in a nearby pond.
Oh god, now it's just Once Upon a Fucking Forest.
Oh, I imagine he was sinking into the pond like the horse in fucking Neverending Story.
Oh god, don't bring that trauma back.
Artax, no! Mama Hedgehog does her best to keep Dad's memory alive. However...
These are such human fucking problems.
Right?
Sleepy_Witch73 is happy to be here today. She is feeling better. That is good. She is a generous and good being. Show her love. Yeet.
Absolutely agree with every one of those sentiments. Good to have you, Sleepy. I haven't seen Neverending Story. It's an aged movie, but I think it's still good. It's interesting. Oh, let me see. It's weird how these themes then show up in the Sega Genesis games, right? This is Sonic lore. This was official. Well, this was a draft of what would become official. So this wasn't ever like put into practice specifically, but a lot of the ideas from this wind up serving as the base for a lot of the Sonic lore that comes after, especially in the UK, for some reason. However, regaling the kids with stories of his goodness, resourcefulness, and great agility. Blue Streak speeds by Sonic the Hedgehog. Not so agile when he couldn't even dodge a pond. Oh god, Panda Bibble, I forgot about that. That's true. What is it, the second one or the third one? That is Jack Black. Is like a bully? Oh god. What's my Mama Hedgehog voice? Hang on.
Marge Simpson.
Oh no, I've got one. I've got like an Adam Sandler voice for that.
Oh god.
Oh my god! He was the fastest hedge runner this town has ever seen! Okay. She exclaimed, as her family enjoyed tea and mealworms in front of a roaring fire. I hope all of you will take after him, she said wistfully. They don't mention he had a really wonky jumping arc. Thanks, Stray Cat. I can see why Sonic moved out. Yeah, fire in the scraggly hedge. You know how you do. There's just a roaring fire as their bush burns to the ground, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like they're trying to go for that Secret of Nim feeling, but it's deeply, like, unsettling.
Wait, I got it. No, I understand. I know what's up. It's the Sonic Bible, and there's a burning bush. There you go.
This is the Bibble.
This says the Bibble. She said wistfully as she cast a loving eye upon Sonny. Sonny looked up at the framed photo of his father, which stood proudly on the mantel? That's spelled wrong, isn't it? Is this spelled wrong?
Another version of... I think this is one of those things where there may be more than one spelling. Maybe?
You question the words of Mighty Jimmy? I thought Transformers lore was crazy. Yes, there's a mantle and a fireplace, okay? Sergs, that would be some interesting backstory. Do I need to dig to find those Christian Sonic images? No, I know what you're talking about, and I'm good. Thanks. We're fine. We're all fine here. How are you? The firelight casts strange yet comforting shadows on the earthen walls and ceiling of the burrow. All at once, the face in the picture seemed to snuffle and wink. I would wink, but I can't. My bush is on fire. You don't need no water.
The den! The den! The den is on fire!
Snuffle.
Snuffles your necky wacky?
Whoa, way past cool. Did you see that, Mom? Dad winked at me. He's counting on me to be somebody great. Did you see, Mom? Did you see?
This is why we're not having children.
Said Sonny, jumping up and down excitedly.
People are cute again.
Timer's over. Alright. Doc and Pidge are cuties once more.
What is
Cutie
going on?
patooties.
I'm kind of scared.
Hey, Kitty Megatron. I'm reading the Sonic Bible. This is the Sonic backstory
You
that
are
never
Pidge.
made it.
You cannot escape your cuteness.
Another 10 minutes? Alright. Sure.
Fine.
Timer's on again.
Well, for 10 minutes you're not.
Religious Sonic fan art makes perfect sense. Yeah, because Sonic's like edgy, but also that kind of family friendly that is okay, that Christian parents are okay with having in their household. You know? Like, he's the coolest thing that your parents also allow you to watch, you know? I don't know. I guess it makes sense. Sonic Bible.
Sonic Bibble.
Aeon, how's it going? Thank you for the hostie. What a go burr. Oh my gosh. Pidge, would you mind shouting out Aeon too? Cause like, heck. Alistair. I'm gonna have to take a long, hard Alice stare at your name and think of some puns.
Make sure to wash your hands when you get back from the Alice store. And please sit back and relax as we experience some Alice lore shit that didn't quite work.
Again of all places, I found you, Faker. Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You are comparing yourself to me? Ha. You're not even good enough to be my fake. I'll make you eat those words.
Thank you for the sub, Clark. Welcome back to the Court of Hearts. Heck. Shush! Wait, why does the... Okay. End quote. Honey. Quote. I'm sure that wherever he is in hedge heaven, your father is looking down on us all and sends us his love. I'm gonna blow out the mic doing that, I'm sorry. Hedge heaven.
I'll blow... Never mind.
This says the Sonic Bibble. Oh my freaking knee. I'm sorry. Aeon. Thank you so much, Aeon. Oh geez, hype train. Goodness. It's getting closer to Gilbert Gottfried every time. A little bit.
Run a hype train on Bun. You know you want to do it.
Oh my goodness.
Do it. Do it, Anakin.
May he ride eternal in Hedgehala, shiny and blue.
And fast.
Goddamn. The fastest. Goodness gracious. And thank you for the bit. the 110 bit. Really? Thank you for 100 bits. Clark, thank you for the gifts. Oh, y'all are great. I'm gonna keep reading this thing. I'm gonna do it. Hey, on. Goodness gracious. And Acer Bat. Welcome to the Court of Hearts, Your Majesty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 3 months, heck. Thank you, Shia. I'm gonna come watch your stream later. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna come watch your stream later. Yeah. I love you all. I don't stream. What? Look at this brat. Look at this brat in chat. Oh my gosh. I need silly bear Aeon puns. I'm gonna silly stare Aeon. But I'll be out of your silly hair, Aeon. Goodness gracious, Shia! 5 gifts. Holy heckin', y'all are way too good. You're gonna kill me with all this love.
Everyone hug the bun. Everyone loves the bun.
Looking for a punishment.
No, that's my job.
Heck. Yeah. Making a widow.
What? No.
But with love.
What the fuck? No.
As Katie said.
Katie, what the shit?
I expect more puns on the Discord later. You're off your pun game. I'll do better. I'm sorry, Allie. Heckin' Abrasax. Thank you for continuing that gift sub. Clark, heck. Alright. I'm gonna read some more. It's okay if I read. I'm reading. Oh gosh. She gathered the dinner plates and smiled gently at her son. Never had terribly good eyesight, she thought to herself. What does this line mean? What is this referring to? Is this just joking on the idea that, like, Dad's winking at him? Or is this, like, trying to infer something about the fact that you run into things a lot when you're playing the Sonic games? Like, is this an in-universe explanation?
He will never give up. Let's go, it's nose. Take this. Let's go, it's nose. Take this. Let's go, it's nose. Take this. Let's go, it's nose. Take this.
It's no use.
It's nose. Take this.
Goodness gracious.
Of course.
Oh my gosh, Ravane, thank you. Wasdby, thanks. Heck. I appreciate you all a lot. Thank you so much for
Pridey, pridey,
all
pride,
them
pride. Big A. Trans rights FTW.
trans rights. Heck.
Bun says trans rights.
Hedgehogs are proven to be nearly blind. Yeah. That is a true thing. Goodness. How's it going? It's great, Arcrit. How was your stream? Heck. Clark, thank you for all those biddies. And Triptynymph. Oh, goodness.
Haha, smoke buns every day.
98%. Goodness. Holy heck. Squeak! And yet, there was something special about her son. Something she couldn't quite put her paw on. Goodness gracious. Just gonna rinky blink you. Oh, y'all are amazing. Finished Frankenstein. Next week, Count of Monte Cristo and Sherlock Holmes. Ooh. Did you hear that?
I did hear that.
Mm.
Give me level 5 now.
You did it. You done it. You've maxed out the hype train. Heck. Y'all are amazing, by the way. I just say thank you. You're great. Hey, Havarius, how are you? Oh my gosh. Is it really that time? We really need to switch songs? Really time to switch Sonic songs? Okay.
Canton match longer. We will never let the wheel win. Tawan way track. Tell me now how long this last time not gonna think this way. Nor will it count. Others close my eyes and feel it burn. Now we see what it got to do.
I like the can't hold on much longer. That's good. That's good. Okay. I'm worried.
Are you?
I'm gonna stop being distracted. I'm not gonna stop being distracted. Goodness.
You people are cute again.
Also, timer's up. Pidge is cute again. There was something special about Sonny. Many something specials. As a matter of fact, during the first summer of his life, Sonny grew handsome and clever, with thick, bushy brown quills. I'm looking stray. It is, because Sonny Hedgehog is brown, not blue. Yeah. A headstrong personality and a rambunctious sense of humor. It was very marketable. His favorite trick was to frequent the local bowling alley and curl up in the ball return, awaiting the grasp of an unsuspecting bowler. Eeyow! The bowler would shriek.
just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, a smell of wine and cheap perfume for a smile. They can share the night. It goes on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows watching in the night. Street lights. People living just to find the mansion hiding somewhere in the night, but it's not.
It's no use! Heck. Thank you for all the squeaks, y'all. It's fantastic. Yow! The bowler would shriek. Must be that darn hedgehog again! The bowler would yell, and the whole team would crack up at the practical joke. Hey, Theo! How's it going? Goodness gracious. And sometimes Sonny would change his tactic. He would curl up ever so tightly and stay perfectly still as the bowler tossed him down the alley. At the last moment, right before he hit the head pin, Sonny would uncurl and scamper away, routing the bowler's perfect score. Oh, what a joker. He's so rambunctious. And that gosh darn hedgehog. Everyone clapped. I clapped when I saw the
I'm
thing.
so fucking gay. Like, just so gay that I would travel the world to gay any young lady. Lickety lick. I am gay.
Oh my goodness, Sleepy. Enjoy being gay. This is definitely just because of like the spin dash in Sonic 1. Well, Sonic 1 didn't have the spin dash, but it did have a spin. You just had to be running in order to do it. I love how this is more of a script for a sitcom than a video. Hang on a sec. So Yin's asleep. Like what? How? How does this happen? Good night, Yin. Goodness gracious. Enjoy those emotes, y'all. You earned them. Holy heck. Oh, thank you, Dripta.
You know nothing, fool. It's Yin, the god of sleeps.
Although he loved playing practical jokes on people, Sonny also loved people. You know, people. Needs more spin dashing. While making the rounds for juicy tidbits and gossip, he would drop in on the ladies of the local quilting circle to offer a convenient pin or needle from his ample portable supply of quills? Is this how... I don't know how this works. Enjoy it, Theo. That's one of my favorites. He's a ladies' man and likes old ladies. Oh, God. He spent the summer frolicking in the town park with the other children, donating quills so they could scribble designs in the sandbox. In time, he noticed that his playmates drew the same pattern over and over again while pointing at him. Sonny. In this fashion, over a few weeks, Sonny learned to read and write. He was some hedgehog. I don't know if hedgehog quills grow back if they get pulled out. Yeah. Also, Sonic can read and write, so that's good to know, I guess. Oh my god, this is Incredibad. It's also, well, it was almost official. This was written by an employee of Sega of America back in 1990. And it is the rough draft for the Sonic backstory. Hedgehog is not a bowling ball. No. No. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret too. I've got 2 other Sonic Bibles after we're done with this one. The second and third drafts. Yeah. An employee started referring to herself as the mother of Sonic because of this. I think that's true. I have heard that. The 90s were a weird time in Hardly, Nebraska. My brain meat doesn't want to
For
understand
someone with
this.
so many Bibles, this is utmost heresy.
Well, we already had a burning bush, so, I mean, you know, it's biblical. That's true. But more important than anything else he did, Sonny ran the hedges. Is this a turn of phrase, running the hedges? Is this a thing that I'm just not familiar with? I don't know. Every night while everyone else slept, Sonny sprinted from one end to the other of the long hedge outside the burger joint. Sometimes he ran so fast that the world rushed by in a blur. Speeds by Sonic the Hedgehog, too fast for the naked eye.
Just sit there and waste your precious time. When you want to do something, do it right away. Do it when you can. It's the only way to live a life without regret.
Was it a blue blur? No, it was a brown blur. He's not blue yet. He's brown. Turn back now. Run while you still can. Oh, okay. Running hedges means being high on weed. Alright. Blaze it, Sonic. The beige blur. What's up, Tungsten? Sometimes he ran so fast. Oh, here we go. He loved the feeling. Pure exhilaration. A feeling like a dream. That he could fly up from the ground and do great things. So, I do like this part. This is great. This is the kind of thing you can put in your Sonic Bible. Is Sonic really likes running. That makes sense. This is fine. Like, I like this. The curling up and playing practical jokes on bowlers, I don't know why this is in here. Like, it's because of the spin dash, but like, I don't know that this is needed. And Sonic, like, learning how to read and write, like, I don't know what the purpose of that is either, because he doesn't do that in the game at all. So I don't know if he needs to be able to do that. Anyway. He's a wild and crazy guy. It's building character, I guess? I don't know what character it's building. Oh, of course, Tryptonymph. I can't wait till he becomes Ultra Instinct Hedgehog. One day, his dream began to come true. His dream of running? I don't know. No, he doesn't chuckle. He likes to flex his muscles. After After downing a particularly big, greasy late dinner, the coach of Hardly's track team stepped out the door of the burger joint and started walking towards his car. When he glanced towards the hedge, he could scarcely believe his eyes and wondered if he hadn't consumed one whopping beef glopper too many. I need to know what a whopping beef glopper is. What does it taste like? I have no idea. Can't say whopper. No, trademark. Hey, you are what you eat, and apparently the Hardly's track coach is a whopping beef glopper. A blue streak. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on a sec. Objection. I've noticed a contradiction in this testimony. I thought we established that he was brown. Oh well, whatever. Darted in and out of the long hedgerow, streaking from one end to another. What about chili dogs? Not in this draft. Not a part of the Sonic lore yet. Right? Really weird. Brown turns into blue at a certain speed. Is that true? Is that the wavelength? Like... I'm surprised that Whopping Beef Glopper didn't show up in any of the other blue shifting. Okay. Well, that'd be great if that's what is going on here. That'd be kind of cool. I'm kind of okay with blue shifting. That's kind of a neat explanation, actually. I take it back. This is cool. The coach drew out his stopwatch and tried to clock the object. Impossible. Massacre! He muttered to himself. He's too fast to clock. This creature was the fastest runner he had ever seen. Bacana! Oh, the Woppler effect. Nani the fuck, y'all? The Gloppler. Okay, that's good. Too fast to clock. Nice. Perfect. It's a good way to be. In no time at all, Sunny was on the team, competing in local, then regional track tournaments, which I don't think you can do if you're, one, an animal, and two, not a member of the school that the track team belongs to. But okay, sure. There's nothing in the rulebook that says a hedgehog can't compete. It's the Air Bud rule. Oh, there you go, historian. Same wavelength, me and you. Oh, man. I don't think a hedgehog can reach blue shift velocities without also reaching combustion temperatures. I think that's what happens with supersonic, right? As the summer days lengthened, so did the line of trophies Sunny brought back home to line the burrow. The whole town was proud of him. The coach began talking about Sunny as an Olympic hopeful. Speed Force. Hey, you know what? Here's the lore. Sonic would eventually go to the Olympics. It's true. He would. He would compete with Mario and Bowser. This is foreshadowing. I can't believe they predicted a game from 2000 and... When did that come out? 2006? 2007? In like 1990. It's perfect. Amazing. This deep lore. Let us pray. Welcome to the Sonic Babble. This is the Bibble. Hey, Pup Chase, how's it going? He's the only one going to the 2020 Olympics. He's going to be every competitor in every event because he's so fast. Sonic went to the 2008 and 2012. Thank you, Katie. Move my mic. All right. And then Nature and his mother called. Nature called means he has to go to the bathroom, right? That's what that turn of phrase is for? Okay. Sunny, I know you want to be a great runner. And you will be someday. But first, you need to rest a bit. Don't you feel the chill in the air? It's nearly fall. Soon it will be time to... Hi Fox, how are you? Hibernate, Mom? Gee whiz, I don't have time to hibernate. Can't I keep practicing all winter? Golly gee whiz, Mom. Hey, Desiderio? How's it going? Tony. Oh. Mom, I'm way past cool. Screw you. That's no good. Sorry, Fox. I've been like falling behind with chat because of.
You're taking too long to read a story about speedy blue hogs. TikTok, Lagamorph.
Consider my petition wisely, Lagamorph. I'm sorry. He pleaded. But Mom was adamant. Adamant? I thought she was a hedgehog. Concerned that practice all year round during his first year of life would permanently stunt Sonny's growth. Geez, that's a little too real. She insisted. She prepared the burrow for the long winter, lining Sonny's chamber with soft, dry leaves and pine needles. The coach and Olympic stardom would have to wait until spring. Oh, Mom, why do I gotta follow my natural instinct to hibernate over the cold winter? That's how literal hedge cannot protect us from. That's lame. Totally uncool. Wait, he's not even 1 year old and he's a high school student? He's not even a student. He's just on the track team. Fucking somehow. Whatever. It's fine. It was the 90s. It was a different time. Getting you to read that whole mess? Oh, I'd be happy to. I love that whole mess. It's so good. Is this a human track team or what? I think that's the case. I'm pretty sure that is the case. By the way, let me see. Can I pull it up here? I've got it here somewhere. The rest of this is fucking stupider than before. Yep. Welcome to Hardly, Nebraska. I have to show off a thing I made because I was really proud of it. Because it's the dumbest. Oh my gosh, here we go. This is the thing I made. It's the dumbest because I took that copy pasta and I put it in the worst comic. Oh, it's so good. I love this. This is the dumb shit. Alright. Who is Mandy?
To live a life of power, you must have faith that what you believe is right, even if others tell you you're wrong. The first thing you must do to live a life of power is to find courage. You must be ready to reach beyond the boundaries of time itself. And to do that, all you need is the will to take that first step.
Oh god, Hebby. I know what you're talking about. Cassiel, I literally have no idea who Mandy is. Okay. TikTok Lagamore. Fine, I'm working on it. I got this. All over town, the mercury shrank like Aliact est lepus. Goddamn. Iris, how's it going? All over town, the mercury shrank lower and lower. That's a metaphor for it's getting cold. Oh yeah, I read the follow-up. It's really good. What is this? Oh, Sophie. This is the Sonic Bible, or Sonic Bible. This was a document that was written by an employee of Sega of America in 1990 to explain the backstory of Sonic the Hedgehog. This did not become the official backstory, but it was a draft for it. I mean, it's a metaphor in the most basic sense. Yeah.
I have been a loyal follower of your page for almost a year. I have been under the impression that your character, specifically the rabbit,
Yeah, I get
is
that a
female.
lot.
However, recent revelations
I think it's
have
my
forced
voice.
me to come into the open and make this account to commune with you. Witness my account, upon seeing the gifts you have purchased for your boyfriend, and imperial pox on one's self for not reading the context. Like with Mandy, I realized that you were a homophile.
Thank you, Osby. Hunching down in a thick finger of silver.
I am incredibly displeased at this fact. First most, what is generally known as a female exclusive power. Female predators make up a large amount of all predator characters, thus my assumption. Secondly,
Who's
I
Mandy?
spent a grand time using your images for the sake of journalistic practices, and I'm feeling extraordinary shame for having practiced feminism not only to someone of my male gender, but also to the art of a homophile.
The text-to-speech said extraordinary. Like, oh geez, okay. Everybody knows that Vor is a female exclusive power. It's like a superpower. Oh my god. Okay, I can't derail into that. It's too good. Also, who is Mandy? Oh. Farmers put up their corn and oats. Families canned summer produce. And the hedgehog family withdrew from the light of day, safely ensconced in the burrow. Ensconced is a nice word. I like that one. It's a fun one. Hey Drewster, how's it going? Sonny read a comic book and listened to the rattle of brittle hedge branches whipped about by the wind. He felt fat and content from a meal of candied apples that the townspeople had generously invited him to take home from their Halloween party. He chuckled as he remembered carrying back an entire bushel on his back, neatly skewered on his quills. Hey JJ, how's it going?
Ensconced always make me think of scones, and I'd really like one.
Scones are good. I'm male and I hold my right to nibble things very highly. You don't put up corn. Then, suddenly, he had an idea. Oh, hey, Cosmic. I am reading the Sonic Bible. This is a Sonic backstory that was written by Sega of America in 1990. That served as a rough draft for the Sonic lore. You know, for fun. There's really no reason why I have to stay here sleeping all winter. I can just tunnel over a few feet and pop up on the far edge of the hedge. Mom will never miss me. Hey, cool. Aw. Thank you, JJ. Ah, goddamn, that voice made it worse. Yeah. Yep. That's the idea. He thought, pleased at this stroke of cleverness. And so he began to tunnel. He tunneled 5, then 10 minutes, all the while thinking of the great track contests he would win in the spring. As he counted his victories, his digging became more and more enthusiastic. The summer from
I have
DreamWorks.
a life mission to be ensconced in pussy. Super super looper vooper fucking gay.
Sleepy goodness. How's Metal Gear going? Pretty good. We'll play some more of 4 on Friday. Edge of the Hedge. When are you doing a dramatic reading of the Lagomorph texts? Oh, I don't know. But maybe if we finish this early and I still feel like reading, I'll do it. He grew more and more tired. Is this... Okay, so the tunneling thing, is this because there's, like, breakable walls in Sonic? Like, is this, like... Because you can, like, open up different passages through the Sonic levels by breaking certain walls? Is that... I don't know. Okay. Ow, the hedge. And he grew more and more tired. Just a short nap, he thought. And then I'll tunnel upwards. Great, I'll grab my stuff. Arkrad did the best reading of those that I've heard. So he curled up for a brief snooze. 1 hour passed, then 1 day. Succumbing to natural instinct, Sonny drifted deep into hibernation. Beyond Alpha. Beyond Beta. Beyond the family. Every time I hear Beta, all I think of is the fucking golden one. And taking a sledgehammer to the fan. Goddamn. Okay. Should I stream it in a couple minutes? Yes! I'm maybe gonna go read him later. If I finish before he do. But go for it, Acer Bat. Have fun. Alpha and Beta activate my fight or flight response. No. See ya, Acer. Beyond Alpha. Beyond Beta. Beyond even Delta waves. He felt peaceful and sick. His hibernation was beyond Delta waves? What the fuck? What does this mean? The quiet was wonderful, but like most peaceful times in the 21st century, it didn't last long. Fucking... Look at this. Look at them putting their politics in my video games. Holy shit. Fucking social commentary from your Sonic lore. Yeah. Whir, clunk, clunk. Whir, zip, whir. Wait. There's an open quote here? But it doesn't close. This quote doesn't close. Okay. Murr. Zip. The earth above him shook. The ground grew warm and then hot. Sonny awakened, drenched in sweat and shaking. But not from fear. Everything around him was shaking. Sonny was shook. He looked up at the ceiling of his small cave and saw the earth churning. Zow! Excuse? Zow? Zow? Okay. Sure. Sonic Bible go brrr. The speed he goes, he's probably just vibing. Can't open a quote and then not close it. Remember to close your quotes. According to Yuji Naka, Sonic 1 is deliberately about saving animals because he wanted to promote an environmentalist message. I'm not surprised. It's very apparent when you play the game, you know? The thing that I don't understand about the environmentalist message that I feel like, confuses it is the fact that Robotnik's design is based on Teddy Roosevelt, which I feel is confusing for the message because Teddy did a lot of environmental work, including like starting the U.S. national parks. So I feel like Roosevelt would have been a good guy if you're going for an environmentalist message, not the bad guy. But I don't know. Time to clear out of here, he thought, digging furiously to escape whatever it was that was plunging towards him. I'll probably never stream again. What? Sleepy, how come? I mean, you gotta take care of yourself, of course. Plunging. Plunging. Hello there, Lucky, how be you? And you didn't close the quote! Antian, you closed that quote, you motherfucker! Oh, okay. Love y'all. Are we about to meet Egg? Yes. Delicious egg. You know, Robotnik is not trans, but he might be an egg. Mm-hmm. Time to clear out of here, he thought, digging furiously to escape whatever was plunging towards him. Quick, 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 he panted. I must survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. Sorry. I must survive. And then he felt something. A rusty pipe, just large enough to squeeze through. He scrambled through the pipe, his toes clattering on the metal. Ugh. 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 No, Sonic Bible, do not make me think about what Sonic's toes are like. Sonic should never take off his shoes. Don't do this to me. Ugh. Gah. I have to continue in the next paragraph, though, and I doubt that's what they were going for here. Bleh. Ugh. After what seemed innumerable twists and turns, he saw the proverbial light at the end of the tunnel. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He did not see a proverbial light at the end of the tunnel. He saw a literal light at the end of the tunnel. There's nothing proverbial about it. It's literally a light at the end of the tunnel, because he's in a tunnel and there's a light at the... Oh my god, okay. By the Pope, cease. No worries, JJ, welcome back. Relieved, he ran toward it and tumbled head over heels out of the pipe and into an immense room. Oh, is your brother streaming today? Okay. We have a kindly mustachioed scientist. So I'm gonna read him like, Arcrat, you know, that's just gonna read it like, Feats. I was wrong! I was mistaken. Okay. Well, alright. Read him like Dr. Light. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, okay. Well, look what we have here. How to collect the energy crystals, Mega Man. Look what we have here. Erinaceus Europeus. A trim, kindly, mustachioed man bent over Sonny. Sonny had been called many things in his life, but never something as so strange as this. Aw, Sleepy. It's kind of a practice thing. But I mean, you know, you should do it because you have fun with it. And if you don't have fun with it, then you shouldn't do it. I don't think hedgehogs are native to the US in general. We do... I'm trying to think if I've ever seen one in the wild. I don't know. I don't think so. Well, now I'm confused. Anyway. Are you alright? The man asked. Wait a minute. Silly of me. Let me aim the Wingwa Squambwa at you and see what you got to say. Do like my worst acting. Okay. Oh, I'll check later, Alistair. I'm sorry. Okay. Now, okay. So, I have a problem with a Wingwa Squambwa. And I'll tell you what it is in just a minute. Sonny was too dazed to protest as the man wheeled over an odd-looking contraption that was somehow shaped like all the letters in the alphabet mashed up together. The fuck are they describing? What does that even look like? What the fuck does all the letters mashed up into a thing look like? I don't know. He pointed it at Sonny. My name's not Akius, it's Sonny, and what's happening out there underground? Hey, it's foreshadowing. Sonic Underground. Yeah, that's right. That's some SCP shit. Sonny heard himself squeak in an accusing tone of voice. He had never spoken human before. He had never spoken human before. He joined a track team. He's expected to have money, but he had never spoken to humans. He learned to read and write. Our eyes have yet to open. What? He was being considered for the goddamn Olympics. Okay, Alistair, I'll see you in a minute. Oh, boy. It's an ever-changing single shape that always looks like several letters at once, and determining which letter it is collapses the quantum field and ceases all existence. Oh, perfect, okay. Maybe he was mute? No, he talks to, like, his mom and everything. I don't know. The punctuation is bothering me, too. Okay. Oh, Dad. So sorry it disturbed you. That's my Cogwinder retractable particulate corer. I'm using it to dig for emeralds, Mega Man. Found 6. Looking for the 7th. Then my work will be done. Hey. Yeah. Okay. Check out this lore here. Check this lore out. So, he's found 6 emeralds and looking for the 7th. Everybody knows there's 7 Chaos Emeralds, right? In the first Sonic the Hedgehog game, there were only 6 Chaos Emeralds, because there's 6 stages. But the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and 3 have 7. The last one that was added was the Gray Emerald. So this is actually, like, this is true. This is a thing. This is good. They're using the video game lore. Also the 7 Dragon Balls. Yes, that. Sonic 1 is not canon no longer. Well, no, because Sonic 1 takes place when they found 6 emeralds, and then they found the 7th emerald between the first and second games. Yeah. He can no longer communicate with his family now that his lingua has been scrambled him. Oh, Sleepy, you can learn all that stuff. That's easy. The man explained, smiling and speaking very quickly. He seemed to have Allet on his mind. This is a bit of a pet peeve, but it's a lot, not Allet. And few words to waste. He had already returned to an enormous control panel at the far end of the room, where red and green lights danced, and ribbons of paper spewed from a printer. Allet of what? What is in said lot? Oh, maybe they're talking about Lot. It'd be another biblical thing. It's the Sonic Bible. They're talking about Lot. Yeah. It's perfect. I think that's a Bible story. I think. I don't know. I've never read it. they changed it to 7 around the same time DBZ started to introduce Super Saiyan stuff because the creator was a huge fan of that series. Yes, that's why Super Sonic shows up in Sonic 2. Oh my gosh, Hebby, I know. Oh my god. So, like, does Sonic know anybody in the Bible? There's a lot in the Bible, yes. Well, I know there's a lot in the Bible. I mean, I've never read it, but I know there's a lot of stuff in there. There's, like, a lot of words in there. But, like, is there a person named Lot is what I'm asking you, MC. Because, like, I know there's a lot of characters. But, like, is there a character named Lot? I'm kidding. I'm doing a who's on first. Sonny was too amazed to say anything more. It was obvious this man was some sort of genius, or totally wacko, or perhaps both. Tom, go back while you can. Sonny trotted across the gleaming floor of the lab, marveling at the dazzling array of contraptions lined up along the walls, atop counters, and piled high on shelves. Ooh, mystery. Oh, well, thank you, Dino. It's good to see you, by the way. Heck. What are you doing with all this stuff? Who are you? Sonny demanded, stamping his foot with impatience. Look at this, another video game thing. They took because it's his idle animation in the video game. That's good. That's cute. I like that. I appreciate it. I appreciate when this happens. The magnificence of the lab had not put a damper on his boldness. Curiosity. How I love curiosity. You have the markings of a top-notch scientist. If only you can hold on to this admirable quality. The man proclaimed. I know I'm not reading it right, but like... I just love Doctor... We must stop Dr. Wily. Someone Robotnik goes evil because of a rotten egg. Yes, that will happen. Spoilers. Anyway. His name's not Robotnik. It's Dr. O.V. Kintobor. Okay. The man proclaimed, now giving over his full attention to Sonny. My name, see here. He pointed to the tag on the lapel of his starchy white lab coat. It didn't... Look, this is where the open quote was supposed to go. It moved from here all the way up here somehow. Anyway. Is Dr. O.V. Kintobor. You could call me Dr. K, and my mission, my little friend, is to save the planet from destruction. And for now, that is all you need to know. Unless, of course, you can help me find the Grey Emerald, Mega Man. Yeah, perhaps it's okay. A little bit. Leaning a little bit into that. Wait, is this gonna be like the comic when the not evil Kintobor puts Sonic in a machine that makes him blue? Because he's hey, guess what? That's where this came from, yeah. Because they later use this Dr. Kintobor stuff in the Fleetway comics in the UK. Even though this doesn't become canon for the US Sonic, this gets used... A lot of the concepts from this are then used in Fleetway, including Sonic starting out brown and becoming blue. Yeah, kind of weird. Did somebody say Fleetway? Yeah! Arcrat, I don't know if you've ever read this Sonic Bible, but yeah, you're going to notice similarities. The Grey Emerald. 6 other emeralds. Saving the planet. The Gay Emerald. Oh, nice. Okay. During the long months of winter, with a diligence that nearly matched the intensity of Kintobor's experiments, Sonny drew out some of the stories behind these seemingly disparate topics. I like how the writer of this, she's throwing shade at like the nonsense mechanics of the Sonic games. I'm gonna play some Sonic 1 during this. That sounds like a great idea, historian. Ooh, I love White Castle burgers. Hi, JJ. Glad you're here. Kintobor, Sonny learned, was a brilliant I'm sorry. Neutrobiologist? Neutrobiologist. Sure. Okay, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Yeah. And former team leader of the government's controversial Nuvolution research. I don't think this is ever mentioned again. What the fuck is Nuvolution? That is not a thing. Eugenics? Oh shit. Also, check it out. Look. He's working for the government. Kintobor's working for the government. So it's like in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Or in Sonic Adventure 2, when they have the organization GUN, where Shadow works for the US president for some fucking reason. The president of the United States hires Rouge the Bat to go do some shit. I love Sonic so much. It's fucking insane. The president's like, we've got the biggest problem. We need to hire Big Titty Bat. I want that Big Titty Bat to do it. Carlos, thank you for the follow. Oh God. Sorry. I guess at this time it would be Clinton though, wouldn't it? Like 1990? Was this Clinton era or George Bush Sr.? I don't know. Clinton would also hire Big Titty Bat for sure. Bush Sr.? Okay. Oh boy. Y'all hire that Big Titty Bat. Could you go ahead and call that bat with the honkers? Give her a call. Make her do the mission. Oh boy. Kintobor, Sonny Lerner. Okay, here we go. Working for the government's controversial Nuvolution. JJ, I'm not. You're the best. Who's a nut about robots and uses biology to power them. Is that true? Because that's awesome if that's true. Holy heck. Hey Toyku, welcome back. Oh boy. Okay. The goal of the research was to somehow reverse the effects of accumulated centuries of pollution and restore Earth to its natural, pristine state. This is good research. I'm for this. Like, it's 1990. We're concerned with the environment. The Nuvolution team of biologists, physicists, botanists, and astronomers worked assiduously towards the goal for 15 years. Then, on the verge of a breakthrough concerning the structure and behavior of free radical subatomic particles, funding for the work was cut. This is a little too real, but alright. Tom, not on stream. You do that afterwards. Do that in private. Oh my god, the Highlander 2 ozone plot. Holy shit. TOS. With their project doomed to oblivion, The Elder Scrolls 4, the scientists scattered. Many team members took lucrative positions in private industry. Oh, fuck. Okay, this is a little too prescient. Others went mad with frustration. But Kintobor abhorred such resignation to one's fate. Instead of bailing out, he sabotaged the government's security system and moved the lab, lock, stock, and barrel, to a former radioactive dumping site. Perfect. Way to go. I'm sure that's a safe place to be. This is a sacred reading of the Bible. This says the Bible. That's why Hardly has only 100 people these days. Oh, of course, all the toxic waste. Poffle! Goodness gracious, how are you doing, Poffle? It's good to see you. Oh, heck. Are the Sonic games set in the United States? No. No, they are not. However, the Sonic Bible that I'm reading here takes place in Hardly, Nebraska in the United States. This is made by Sega of America, but it was never made, like, canon, right? Ah, there's random glitter on me. Oh. You're just naturally sparkly. And the egg origin, huh? You know? Yeah. To be fair, a lot of my trans friends also have an egg origin. Is toxic waste a preoccupation for 90s America? The Doom comic, too, had a tangent about nuclear waste. Yes, absolutely. If you look at a lot of comic books, especially at the time, I know Watchmen deals with this shit. I know the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles obviously deal with this shit. Toxic Avenger, obviously. But even stuff like... the origin for Daredevil was he went blind when he was hit in the head with a container of toxic waste. So, like, yes. Toxic waste was absolutely a preoccupation for 90s America. I don't know why. It's very confusing. Oh, Poffle's such a good bean. So hardly Nebraska doesn't exist. No, it was wiped out by all the nuclear waste. If I fall asleep, I love you all. When you have a soothing what you're gonna do. Don't worry, Yeen is also sleeping on the couch behind me. Wasn't there literally a comic where Daredevil and the Ninja Turtles had their origin at the exact same toxic waste incident? Yes, that's actually the Ninja Turtles comic. So what happens is that the radioactive waste in Daredevil breaks when it hits Daredevil's head and causes him to become blind, and then he becomes Daredevil, right? In the Ninja Turtles comic, the container doesn't break. It bounces off of his head and then bounces into the sewer, and then creates the Ninja Turtles. So they literally have the same origin, just it goes a different way. So Daredevil is literally in the first issue of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic. Strangely, I don't know why I know this. I just do. I'm sorry. Let me see. He figured he had selected the perfect site. Former radioactive dumping site in northern Nebraska, several miles away from Hardly. He figured he had selected the perfect site. What better place to test his solution than underneath the nation's most notorious, top secret, toxic wasteland? How is it notorious and top secret? Like, if people don't know about it, how does it become notorious? Did they begin as teenagers or turtles? They were teenage turtles that became ninjas. I guess. Peak for a lot of accumulated pollution. Actually started dropping pollution mostly because of shifts in manufacturing overseas. Oh, I guess that's true, Icarus. He's underneath Reddit, the most toxic dump site on the internet. So were they already anthro turtles? No, they were regular turtles, and then they became anthro turtles when they were exposed to radioactive waste. All things natural, all creatures left untouched and uncontrolled by humans. This summed up Kintobor's concept of the beautiful and the sublime. As an extension of this passionate philosophy, besides working to save the planet, Kintobor had another goal: to rescue any poisoned or struggling animal he managed to find in the course of his excavations. Dozens of bunnies, squirrels, ducks, and even baby piglets were among the regular group of guests residing in Lab. I missed the start of the stream. It's okay, Zelia. Don't you worry. It's mostly nonsense, so that's okay. Okay, so they say bunnies, squirrels, ducks, and piglets, because these are the animals that show up in Sonic 1, right? When you kill the badniks, the animals come out. So there's like bunnies, there's squirrels. I don't believe... Yes, there are pigs. There's also penguins, but they're not listed here. I don't know why. Probably because Nebraska doesn't have penguins. They also say ducks instead of, like... I don't think flickies are ducks, but whatever. Sorry, I'm late to mass. Oh, it's okay, horticulture. You can just sneak in, grab your book of Psalms, and sing along if you know the words. And also, there's no chickens listed here, which is a shame. All were welcome to spend time gaining strength, resting, and eating Kintobor's excellent cooking. It doesn't say excellent, but I'm adding that. That's artistic license that I'm putting here. Dr. Ovi Kintobor's excellent cooking. That's a thing now. Is Hardy, Nebraska near Normal, Illinois? No, it's just west of Hell, Michigan. All hail Sonic. Live and learn to love Sonic. Running around at the speed of sound. OV position. Ooh. Anyway. When fully recovered, they were encouraged to return to the wild. During this particularly severe winter, the animals were only too happy to remain in the lab until spring, a fact that was very good news for Sunny. Chupta. Go to bed. His world. Day after day, he delighted in making friends and playing games with the other animals, and even teaching several to read and write. When Kintobor noticed Sunny's academic skills, a light flashed on above his head. The proverbial light above his head. Hang on. As much as I like the Blue Spheres theme, I have a different song I want to put on. Oh, Titanic Monarch's pretty good. Studiopolis, though. Where is Flying Battery? There we go. Love it. Okay. Heck yeah. There we go. Idea. Husband Joseph Jones and Knuckles the Echidna got the same personality. Just to let you know why I call him Knuckles. Oh. Unlike Sonic, he don't chuckle. He'd rather flex his muscles. Oh, Tripta. Here we go. Sonny, he said. Vacation's over. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. Henceforth and forthwith, I am making you my assistant. That is, if you accept, of course. He added. I'm doing it on purpose. I'm doing it on purpose. Sonny was thrilled at the prospect, because although Sonny had never known his father, Kintobor reminded him of the kind face in the photograph. In the name of the Sonic, the Tails, and the Knuckles, Amen. If you don't put on some Sonic Adventure music, we're going to throw down. I started the stream with Live and Learn. But I will. Don't worry, Tom. I will for you. Knuckles said himbo words. The days flew by, with Sonny by Dr. K's side almost constantly. Of course, Sonny was almost blind. Of course. You know, if the games were widescreen, he wouldn't have that problem of running into stuff. How you doing, Ravine? Sonny learned computer science, from building small portable computers to programming the mainframe. Holy fuck! Like, I don't know how to do this shit, and Sonic's like a fucking hedgehog learning how to program his own computers and shit. Holy fuck. Okay. Yeah, what a nerd. He learned about physics, the old laws, as well as the new theories set forth by Dr. K. I'm interested in what Dr. Kintobor's new fucking physics theories are. I want to know. I don't see Smart Sonic enough in the games. Only really in Mean Bean Machine, you know. His curiosity was boundless, and led him into every part of Kintobor's lab as he documented the results of each experiment. As the lab was vast, Sonny soon took to running at top speeds to perform all his duties. How odd, he thought, to find himself gradually replacing dreams of Olympic glory with a dedication to science and helping the other animals. Dr. K is his street name, the one he manufactures and distributes ketamine under. Oh shit. Wait, is Dr. K related to Professor K from Jet Set Radio? Maybe? It's another Sega property. Dr. K in the streets, Dr. Ovi in the sheets. Oh boy. Building small portable computer is much harder than just a vague programming the mainframe. Sonic even in Mean Bean Machine? Tom, I love you though. Tom, I love you though. Oh, City Escape is my favorite song. Oh, heck yeah, okay. You know what? Fucking Tom also wanted Sonic Adventure music, so you got it. I will adhere to Sonic music requests for sure. Let me find it here. Okay. OST version? No. Here we go. Yeah. Oh yeah! Running around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Keep moving on. Only one way to find out. Set you free, follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. Me. Why is the text at a Dutch angle? It's a scan of the original document. I am all I am. Okay, remind me a little bit later. Because I don't want to put on too many stuff with lyrics while I'm reading. What's a Dutch angle? Good question. Dutch angle is a filmmaking technique where you put the camera at an angle so that the text is like slightly offset here. Usually you do this in a film where you turn the camera sideways in order to imply that something is wrong or skewed in some way. So if you watch like the Phantom of the Opera movie, when he takes off the terrible one, when he takes off his mask, the camera turns sideways to imply like wrongness or uncomfortableness. Tom, oh my god. All right, there you go. There you go. We did it. We did City Escape. All right. Is this the OST? I thought this was the... Oh, I thought that was a lyrics-less version. Okay. Going back to Battery Zone. There we go. All right. Woo! I'm a KO? I'm a KO? I am willing to wield this Bible as a paladin wield a holy sword, so that I might excise sin out from the sonic cannon. Still, he knew he'd never be a nerd like Dr. K. A fucking nerd. Okay, we're in it. We're back in it. Okay. Celia, Queen of Grimmelin. The K stands for Knerd. Oh. So partly for relaxation and partly for Dr. K's amusement, he logged in several hours a day on the supersonic treadmill that Kintobor had built for him. Thank you for everything. Now I have to go. My brother wants me. Go for it, JJ. You have a great night, okay? Slowly, Sonny built his speed to 200, 400, and then 761 miles per hour. The speed of sound at sea level. Then, impossibly, he crossed all known limits of Is acceleration spelled wrong here? Is this spelled wrong? I'm bad at spelling, but okay. Acceleration and began running at the speed of light. Fuck. Fucking. Okay. That's so specific. It's the speed of sound at sea level, but like speed of light. You know, just accelerate from 700, go to 200, 400, 761, and then what is it? 4,000 feet per second. Like, how many feet per second? It's like, oh, it's a jump of magnitudes. Holy heck. Million miles per second? Oh, 186,000 miles per second. Okay, thank you. Yeah. All right. So, it's a little bit of a jump. You know? Connie. If you want bunny feet per second, you have to check out my OnlyFans page. And possibly he crossed all known limits of acceleration. Speed of light. Okay. He would have no mass, which is ridiculous as we're attending Sonic Mass right now. You did it, Waz. You did it. Way to go. That's the joke. Kintobor apparently made this treadmill able to withstand the friction of such speeds somehow. Yeah. It says supersonic, so I'm okay with a supersonic treadmill, but yeah, I know. I know, Allie. Alarmed, Kintobor tried to slow the treadmill. Although he managed to gain control of the machine and bring his friend's velocity down slowly... Sorry. I know they're using velocity as just another name for speed, but velocity is speed with direction. And if he's running on a treadmill, he doesn't really have that, does he? I don't know. Technically, it would be his... I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. A change had come over Sonny. Instead of his unexceptional grayish-brown color, most of his body had turned cobalt blue, and his quills stood straight back in a stiff mohawk. The Sonic Mohawk. So we need to talk about the Mohawk real quick, okay? Is treadmill also going the speed of light? Fucking apparently. Yeah. Oh, so we need to talk about the American Sonic artwork. Alright. So. New tab, where are you at? There we go. It's fine. Alright, so here we go. So obviously here's the Sonic artwork for the Japan release of Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, so cool box art, nice Sonic. I love him. I like his little nose. I like his little finger. He's a little sassy. He's got a little chub going on. That's okay. There's some design elements here that are a little bit different than what a rad but acceptable fella, right? Can I link something? Cutesy, absolutely, yeah. So yeah, look at this little Robotnik back here. I love him. Oh, and look at it. It's Johnny Lightfoot in a flicky. Look at Johnny Lightfoot back there. He's great. So this design is a little bit different than the American design in very subtle ways. Okay, the eyebrows here are much more pronounced in the American version. His ears are a little bit more pointed forward, and his spines look totally different in the American one. Okay, so here's American Sonic. Now, I'm sorry I didn't find one without the stupid watermark, but you can see what I mean here. Like, the ears have like this point to them a little bit. And he's got the way bigger like eyebrows here. His bow-legged stance is just kind of weird. Oh, the Polygon video? I haven't watched it, but I do like that series a lot. So these fucking spines, they added like a line right here and right here on his head of definition that makes his spines, it's like added right here, that make his spines go from like, hey, this is the shape of Sonic's head, to like, he's got a mohawk sticking out of the back, you know? Sorry, Bon, gotta go. Oh, no problem, Allie. You have a great one, okay? Be safe. I love you. What does Japanese bun look like? Oh no, this is Japanese bun. American bun is exactly the same, except I've got frowny eyebrows, like the Kirby box art. So yeah, there we go. So now we've got like, I think this stiff mohawk they're talking about here is an allusion to the American box art, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's what's going on? Maybe that's what's going on. Oh, heck. Here it is. Le pu. I'm not le pu. I'm Lepus. Fuck. Oh boy. Thank you, Iris. Oh boy. Okay. My word! Exclaimed Kintobor, who struggled. Dino! Heckin! Thank you so much for continuing that gift sub. It's awfully nice of you. Love having you here. Ooh, almost VIP. Who struggled to comprehend what had just happened. I think you've gone blue from the advanced non-concussive cobalt effect, he said, helping Sunny from the treadmill. 186,000 miles per second. You're so fast. We should call you Sonic. Supersonic, even. How do you like that? He cried, dancing around the lab like a demented pixie. Wow. Okay. What is this image? That's strange. There is an explanation in the Transformers lore that explains the mistakes of animation in the 80s drawing, but this Bible made me change my mind. It's a weird one. I mean, pixies are fucking crazy. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Tagging yourself on demented pixie. Oh, jeez. Okay. Welcome back, Paige. Yeah, I like that, answered Sunny. From now on, my name is Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. Trademark. Now, watch how fast I can help you get your work done. That's Sonic. Oh, he's so responsible. Oh. Gran just hopping around giggling like a young schoolgirl. Sonic! Sonic the Hedgehog! Oh. Hey, Tanky, how's it going? Sunny did speed up the pace and success of Kintobor's experiments by breaking the sound barrier inside a small underground lab, which is definitely fine. That's not gonna be a hindrance to his experiments at all. I love doing homework! I can't believe you're doing that. I can't believe you've done this. But with all his mental strength and physical agility, he was unable to find the gray emerald, let alone understand why Kintobor was so frantic over it. Did he even leave the lab to do this? Did he go looking for the gray emerald, or was he just, like, running around the lab doing homework and shit? Sonic is a cop. The fuck is a gray emerald? Good question. There are 7 Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 2 and 3, each one a different color. There are only 6 emeralds in Sonic the Hedgehog 1. The emerald that they added in between Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 was colored gray. So I guess they decided to make the gray emerald a thing in the lore? I'm okay with it. I mean, if they want to do that, that's fine. I know that emeralds are green unless it's beryl, which is also sometimes known as red emerald, although technically not an emerald. And emeralds can't be other colors, but it's you know, it's a good name. I like Chaos Emeralds. It's neat. You don't want to call them like Chaos Gems or something. It'd be lame. I don't know. Sonic would remind the teacher that he said homework right as everyone was about to get an extra day to finish. Fuck. Chaos genders. Arya, you're not wrong. I mean, if he traveled the speed of light, he would particulate. Like, his molecules themselves would have to disambiguate. Because, like, he wouldn't have any mass to keep them together. The fuck? What's the point of finding another emerald when we've already got 6 perfectly good ones? He wondered to himself. That very same day, he stumbled upon the answer. Running through a part of the lab that was still a bit unfamiliar. It's a really big lab, okay? It hasn't explored at all. Barrels are a group of beryllium-bearing gems, including emerald. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Emeralds are a type of barrel. Okay, cool. Thank you, Dedivi. I learned something today. My gender is male, but my sexuality is bi-furious. Let me see. He tripped over a thick mass of wires. That's strange, he thought. Dr. K's always so tidy with his equipment. He followed the cords and cables to a small room he had never been in before. There, in the center of the room, stood a large machine comprised nearly totally of slender gold rings. So we're getting the rings. Here's the deep ring lore. The gold surfaces looked as though they had been crafted and polished with great care. Slender gender, yeah. Nearly totally? And what else? I don't know, every letter of the alphabet, fuck it. Oh yeah. I guess calling them Chaos Barrel wouldn't have been as cool as calling them Chaos Emeralds, so... Ah, I see. You found the reverse quantum bioformulator. Excellent, said Dr. K, who had hurried over to Sonic's side. Why didn't you tell me about this thing? And what do you use it for? Asked Sonic. He felt a bit hurt that Dr. K had kept the machine a secret from him, and fairly bristled with impatience. Did you ever ask about it? Dr. K countered. No, but now you are, so now you'll have your answer. But it's a long story, so let's have a bit of lunch, he suggested, pulling a few hard-boiled eggs and muffins from a lunch bag he had stuffed in his pocket. Use it to reverse quantum your bios, duh. Yes, warm, hard-boiled eggs. Delicious. Pocket eggs. They pulled up chairs around the reverse quantum bioformulator and began to eat. As usual, Sonic gulped down his meal in a flash, because he's so fast! Oh my god, he does everything fast! Like, he eats fast, he sleeps fast, fucking... Oh man, nobody's faster than Sonic. He's the coolest dude. Okay. He was an old pro at fast food. Kintobor set a half-eaten egg on the counter near the machine and pulled a heavy iron key from his lab coat pocket. Why not use a table? Celia, I'm gonna accuse you. I'm gonna accuse you. Like you've never had lunch in a school science lab eating off the counter. Come on. No? Aw, man. I did that all the time. What? Like during high school, they'd have like... your options were either eat in the halls off the floor or borrow one of the science labs and eat on the table. Like a human. No, food and drinks were banned in the labs? What the... Oh, I don't know. Huh. Also, what awful high school did you go to? The worst. The worst ones. Just public American high school. You know. Fucking inner city Chicago. All right, fine. I guess I'm the weird one here. Okay. Computer labs were drink free. Yeah. Kintobor set a half-eaten egg on the counter near the machine and pulled a heavy iron key from his lab coat pocket. He walked over to a tall, lead-encased cabinet in the corner of the room, unlocked its door, and drew out a black velvet bag. Hey, lab ethanol isn't denatured, so add some water for quick booze. That's what Halligan would do. I guess I'm the weird one, says the massive face rig rabbit. You know, like, kid, you know, yeah, alright. What would Halligan do? The worst thing. Don't do what Halligan would do. Petri dishes make for great drink holders. These are the emeralds I told you about, Sonic, he said, carefully placing each on the black velvet. Quote. Why is there a quotation mark here? The fuck is this? There was salt at the school and it just freaking collapses. They were truly incredible. Deep, brilliant colors with perfect Tiffany cut shapes. Can you do that? Isn't that Tiffany cut? Isn't this like a copyright thing? I don't know. Heck, what is this, bun? This is Monday? You're early? I think you mean it is Monday. Breaks the Alice in Wonderland vibe a bit. Yeah, I needed to read Sonic lore. This is a reward. Y'all, like, met my sub goal, so now I'm reading the Sonic Bible. It's the missing quotation mark from earlier. This has all been an extended monologue. Each must have weighed nearly a pound. They're perfect. Cut them myself, Kintobor boasted. They contain a microlytic copy of all the inert energy of every gross and disgusting impulse or deed done by humans since the beginning of time. Wait, this is the Sonic Bible? I thought this was a fic. No, this was almost official. Two things about this. One, he's revealing the energy crystals, Mega Man. The energy crystals. And two, back in the 90s, we had to contain all of the gross and disgusting impulses or deed done by humans inside Chaos Emeralds. And now we have the internet, so we could just do it on Reddit. Anyway. He continued. Through the magic of the internet. Sup, Sal? How you doing today? Sonic gulped. You mean they're evil? Yes, evil and highly unstable. Poor chaotic energy. Where does Sonic's gross impulses go? DeviantArt. Definitely. Kintobor sighed. I transmorphed the chaos of the world into the emeralds using the RQBF. Now, the only thing remaining to do is to stabilize them with the Grey Emerald. Until we find the Grey Emerald, Mega Man, we're treading on very thin ice. If the emeralds are disturbed, in theory, they will double the amount of evil in the world. Stabilized, they will rid the world of evil and pollution. That done, I plan to launch them into space, where they can harm no one. The Gay Emerald. Now, of course, we're just gonna take all the world's evil and pollution and fucking launch it into space. just shoot them up there. It's fine. Dr. K, who's this Mega Man you keep mentioning? I keep doing it so that I can keep the voice going. I start to lose it after a bit. Yamera! Sonic's eyes grew wide. So this is why Kintobor was always in a rush. He was holding the fate of the world in his hands, reflected in the sparkling surfaces of the 6 emeralds. No, wait, no, 6 emeralds. I'm right. I'm wrong. I'm Boo Boo the Fool. This explains so much. And by so much, I mean the fandom. Dr. K noticed the expression on Sonic's face. Don't worry, he said. There are many forces that will push these beauties over the edge. The only problem I know of, I guard against by keeping them in this weird cabinet. That problem is, of course... He didn't have to finish his last sentence. Radiation! Screamed Sonic, staring up at the computer screen on the wall. Don't worry, they're very unstable. The next few moments brought unspeakable panic and confusion. The monitor glowed red with a display of the impending wave of radiation that had somehow penetrated the Earth's surface. Fucking somehow. It's just here now. Now we have to deal with it. It's fine. Light is radiation. Made radiation sound so... I mean, you know. I know, Gabe. Y'all got any of that sweet, hot radiation? It's gonna have that wavelength penetrate all your atoms. Damn it. Sorry. I'm sorry, Zell! I'm just talking about radiation. Penetrated the Earth's surface and was heading straight for the lab. Kintobor scrambled like an egg. He's scrambling like an egg. Like some kind of Eggman. Scrambling like an Eggman. Fox. Winchester Mystery Mansion. There we are. Enjoy your VIP. Aw, nice. And we got the music going and everything. This is good. This is good. This is a good song for this. Okay. Enough on the pun didn't land. Fair enough. Anyway. Scrambled to stuff the emeralds back in the bag. Sonic raced to the lead cabinet and flung open its doors. But in doing so, jostled the RQBF. Why didn't Sonic put it in the cabinet? He could do that really fast. He's like a fast guy. He could put the emeralds in the cabinet, like really fast. Why is Kintobor doing it? Kintobor lunged for the cabinet, lost his balance, and spilled the emeralds onto the floor. The RQBF turned on and cast a weird, sickly beam of light, first on Dr. K, then on the emeralds, then on the half-eaten egg on the countertop. He's half man, half emerald, half egg. This is an almost impossibly bad turn of events. Sonic took shelter in the cabinet and reached for Kintobor's arm to drag him inside. Then everything stopped. This did get a comic of this origin. Sonic wasn't Sonic. He was just whatever his name was. Sonny Hedgehog. Yeah, this origin was later used for the Fleetway comics of Sonic the Hedgehog in the UK. It was almost completely dropped in the US, but I don't know. Oh, is Fox going to bed? Maybe. Good night. Oh, have a good night, Fox. See you. There was no explosion, no shattered bits of glass, or twisted metal. Wait, that was a Sony game, not a Sega game. What the fuck? Just silence. Sonic awakened in the pitch black of the lead cabinet. Dr. Kintobor was not inside with him. Sonic struggled to open the door and peeped out cautiously, in perhaps the only cautious act of his life. He was only careful once, and here it is. There lay Kintobor, sprawled across the floor of the lab, but now he looked different. Hideous. Quite round, with no muscle tone. Hey, round is valid. You fucking asshole. Asshole paper. Anyway, his lab coat now stretched tight across his enormous girth. His arms were spread wide, distended by the buckets of flesh encumbering his frame. But the most alarming transformation was not in his physical person. It was a small, significant detail that Sonic had by now mostly taken for granted. The name on Kintobor's lapel pin was different. Sonic stared at it in shock. Oh, this is why Sonic needed to read and write. This is why Sonic needed to be literate, so that he could read the name tag. Now that it's backwards. Dr. Ivo Robotnik was his dear friend's new name. Changed his fucking name tag. I just imagine it's, hello, my name is Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Chaos can write. So why isn't RD instead of DR? A fucking... It doesn't need to make sense. It's chaos. Duh. No more Ovi. Oh, sorry. Then Sonic understood everything. Moments passed. It's difficult to say how long Sonic stood, staring down at his friend. He realized he had to try to rescue his animal buddies and leave the lab in a hurry. I'm so confused. Oh, you're right, Cassiel. It should say Oli Im Emency. He realized he had to try to rescue his animal buddies. If what he thought had happened had really happened, Kintobor had absorbed the evil of the Chaos Emeralds, as well as the disgusting shape of the hard-boiled egg. You know, I don't like the fat shaming here. I don't appreciate this game. This ain't good. He would awaken as the vilest, most evil personality on the face of the earth, set to strike out at anything in path. I mean, at this time they didn't know, like, that Donald Trump would exist the way he does now, so I understand why they didn't say the second most evil personality on the face of the earth. But you know, like, it was the 90s. We didn't know how bad it could get. Kintobor, or shall we say, Robotnik, stirred.
What are you gawking at, you ugly thing? Stand up. Stand still so I can rip your quills out and turn you into an armadillo butt.
Robotnik growled. I really hate that sentence for some reason. It's not great. But it's Robotnik, it's not Dr. Claw. I can't do a Robotnik voice. You get what I'll give you. We were so innocent. We thought George Bush Jr. was the worst it could be. Sonic jumped back and rushed out of the room to the main lab, scampering at the speed of light. He had just enough time to grab a PC and race towards his friend's quarters. Grab a PC! Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I know why it's computers. I know why I know it's computers. The TV screens in Sonic that you hide the collectibles in, where you get like the invincibility and stuff, those are computers that Sonic is programming by jumping on. I don't know. Scampering around at the speed of sound. Got places to scamper. Yeah, it's good. But by remote control, Robotnik had already sealed the door to the animal habitat. Sonic bolted out the back door to the lab, then remembered the RQBF. He ran back to grab as many golden rings as he could. Then Sonic scampered away at the speed of light, Robotnik's curses echoing behind him. No, they wouldn't. They would not echo behind him. The speed of light is magnitudes faster than the speed of sound. He would not have any concept of this. They would not reach him. And there we go, golden rings. So the rings are pieces of the machine. Neat. All right. Oh, that's the end. All right, there we go. It's the Sonic Bibble. That's the Bibble. He grabbed 100 rings, for his socks could not hold any more. However, he did gain an extra life. Oh. Ronic's so evil, he shouts at the speed of light. The fuck was that? Ah! Oh, but don't think we're done. It's okay. We ain't done yet. So this is the Sonic Bible Draft 1. May I present you Draft 2 of the Sonic Bible. Or rather, Draft 1.5, really. Just gonna say, let's just appreciate the timeline that took the bullet for us and took this angle for the Sonic story. It's called the UK. Because the Fleetway comics ran with this story. They had the Dr. Kintobor thing. They had the New Testament. Oh, I like that. That's fun. That's good. They took the Kintobor thing. I think they took the, like, Sonic being a brown hedgehog. Let me see here. Just for reference, I'm gonna go ahead and find us. Ah, here we go. So check this out. So yeah, here's Dr. Kintobor and Sonny as they would appear in the Fleetway comic book. Watch who you're calling names, pal. You're talking to Sonic, the fastest hedgehog on planet Mobius. By which I mean hardly Nebraska. Kintobor made Sonic sneakers to be frictionless. That's true. Very weird. Yeah, there's his name tag that gets backwards, so that's fun. He looks a little like Nigel Thornberry, doesn't he? Smashing. Well, look who's just dropped it. Yeah, so, yeah, that's fun. This delightful Dr. Kintobor gets combined with an egg. I did not know that I had so many people watching my stream from the UK, because all of y'all going, Fi! Holy heck! A cute bun? Yeah. One just jumped in my chat. She streams strategy games. Hi, Fiora, how are you? I'm nerding out about dumb Sonic lore. Just the dumbest. Powerful. Oh boy. Okay. Seems heckin' wild. It's a weird one. Oh, thank you, Dino. Oh, you're too nice. You're way too nice. Yeah, so we didn't have access to the UK's Fleetway comics. We had the Archie comic books, which were based on the Saturday morning cartoon show. So our origin story we got was a little bit different. Our Robotnik was named Julian, or Dr. Julian Snively. And let me see if I can find some of his origin from our comic books. Yeah, here we go. So, this is Julian, who would later become Dr. Robotnik in our comic books. He worked for King Acorn after running away from, like, the humans. And then would later roboticize all of the humans and turn against King Acorn in an attempt to take over his kingdom as well. And then he banished King Acorn into the Zone of Silence, which is basically like the dead zone from fucking Dragon Ball, where like garlic gets sent. And then they managed to save King Acorn from the Zone of Silence, but he's got crystal sickness, which is turning him into green crystals. It's nuts. Holy heck. Region-specific lures are wild. Yeah, because, like, there was a UK division, like, Sega UK, Sega US, and Sega Japan, and they're all working on different projects, and none of them talk to each other. They all made up their own shit. Prepare to be punished. Son of Ivo. And then he takes Ivo's name and calls himself Robotnik. Yeah. Interesting. It only raises further questions about the Sonic fandom. The Sonic fandom is absolutely wild. Just wild. Here's what I'm going to do. I've got another... we've got 2 more Sonic Bibles to read. There are 2 more books of Sonic. Think of these as the Dead Sea Scrolls of the Sonic Bible. But I need to refresh my throat real quick. So I'm going to put on my break screen. I'm going to put on some music. And I'm going to be back at the end of the song, if that's cool with y'all. Does the Sonic fandom have people who are super into the old lore? Yeah. Actually, the comic lore is very popular in, like, the Sonic fandom. I think still. Even though the comic run has ended. There's a lot of people who are more into, like, the anime adaptations and stuff, but the characters from the comic, like Bunny Rabbit and Sally Acorn, and Rotor and Antoine and all of those, like, characters are still very popular in the fandom. Oh dear, my area of expertise. Hi-Fi, how's it going? We're talking Sonic lore. So let me really quick find a good Sonic song to put on. There we go. Yeah. I know Connie was asking for this one earlier. Alright, give me just a sec, because I gotta set up my break screen to play that instead. Alright, one sec. Alright. Ayala! Heckin! Oh my goodness! Ayala! My favorite dear! My dear friend Ayala is here! Heck! On Weather Marshal! Okay, I was just about to go on break real quick. I will be back in, like, give me, like, 2-3 minutes, and, I'll return, and we'll talk more Sonic lore. Sonics! All right, I'll be right back. Yo, I'm back. I hope you all enjoyed as much as I did. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. The credits to Shadow. It's the opening FMV. I forget what the credits song was. Where is... nope, not this one. Next one. Here we go. It's camera action. There we go. So what is this? All right. Well, let me go ahead and re-explain what I'm doing here. What I'm reading is the Sonic Bible. Now, most companies, if you license one of their like images or one of their logos or something, they have a product Bible, which includes like fonts and graphics and tells you basically what you can and can't do with their character or with their license. So Sega currently has a Sonic Bible, which is basically like, hey, here's who Sonic is. Here's the things you can show him doing. Here's the things you shouldn't show him doing. Here's what colors you use in him in like CYM code and stuff. So this is a rough draft that was leaked of a proposed Sonic Bible from 1991. We read the origin story of Sonic, and now we're looking at draft 2, or rather 1.5. This was an intermediate one right here. Hey, Metal Wolf, how's it going? Gotta be kidding me. I've never been so serious in my damn life. Say anywhere that Sonic can't say fuck? Probably. Usually they say things like, don't show Sonic being lethargic, like, show Sonic in high energy poses, you know, that sort of thing. If you're showing Sonic on a dark background, use this outline or whatever, you know, it's just little things like that. He's not allowed to cry? Probably not. Yeah. Probably not. No crying allowed. There's no crying in video games.
Gotta follow my rainbow, can't stick around. Have to keep moving on, guess what lies ahead. Only one way.
No, it's piss on your. Oh wait, no, shadow pisses on your.
My plan instead, trusting in what you can't see, take the lead.
Oh
I'll
boy.
set you free, follow me, set me free.
I've come to make an announcement.
You'll escape from the city, I'll make it.
Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch ass motherfucker.
Trust me. Latimore. Consider me.
B, that took a turn at the end. Alright, here we go. Sonic the Hedgehog Draft 2. And I said, that's disgusting. Oh. Oh my god, I can't believe she's fucking dead. Oh. Welcome to the world of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Genesis is the world's first supersonic hedgehog. First and only, mother... Lance Boyfriend produced sound for the Knight Rider remake a few years back. There was a scene where the car got stuck in the mud, and Ford demanded they remove it because our cars don't get stuck in the mud. That's the kind of thing that's going to be in a product Bible. That makes sense. I'm sorry, the Sonic Mania soundtrack is such a fucking banger. I love it. Okay. Oh, Sonic's unique personality explodes with charm and is rapidly gaining him notoriety as the Hedgehog with a tood. Oh. Made by fans for the fans? No. This was official. This was a draft, so it wasn't published officially, but this was made by Sega. This ain't no fan project. Wait, with a tood? What does that make Shadow then? Shadow wasn't even invented yet. Mania Bun. Mania was made by fans. Oh, yeah. Christian Whitehead and everybody. Yeah. I'm sorry. Marshall, I apologize. I've got that, I've got streamer brain, which is an affliction that affects 120% of all Twitch streamers, where anything you tell me or anything I say, I will forget about in 20 seconds. I do apologize. No, Shadow's an hedgehog. He doesn't have... Sonic's got Toad. Shadow's got Edge. It's a different thing. They're similar. Quickly, what did you say 20 seconds ago? Were we talking about Toad? It's the worst. I know, right? Shadow's got eggs. I mean, if you search for Shadow and eggs on DeviantArt, I'll bet you'll find something. Good luck. Oh no, Lucky no. keep safe search on, maybe. Programmed for high-speed fun, Sonic the Hedgehog has a strong appeal for male and female players from age 6 and up, and delivers some of the brightest, boldest action you'll see on the Genesis or any other game system. Now, this is the sort of thing that's more akin to like a product Bible. This is much more standard for this kind of document than just 13 pages of backstory, you know? There's a reason I'm reading through this, and it's because there is a backstory in here. But like, this is much more standard stuff, you know? This official Sonic the Hedgehog by just the Bible is your reference for creating and marketing Sonic the Hedgehog products. In it, you'll find guides to characters, the Sonic the Hedgehog storyline, and mythology? Cool. Quality control procedures, copyright and trademark usage guidelines, direction for illustration, and the exciting artwork you'll use in product designs, packaging, and advertising. Are you hyped yet? Are you hyped? Thou must stand before your Sonic altar, bow your head, and at 10 times the speed of sound say, "Praise be the blue hedgehog, named Sonic. Bless me with your sassy Toad." My dude. I played so much Sonic 2 on the Genesis, still can't get Casino Night Zone music out of my head. You're the same! Oh my gosh. Sonic 2 is my favorite one. Sonic 3 and Knuckles might be the best, but 2's my favorite. Chemical Plant Zone is just so good. Except the water. Fuck that pink water. This Bible is for the exclusive use of Sega of America Incorporated and its business partners, the illustrations, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, you know the rest. Hey Mathemagics, how are you? 3D Blast is my favorite game out of the Genesis. That's uncommon, but alright. Sega does what Nintendo don't. Oh man. Do you think this number's still good? Do you think this one still works? Can we call Sega of America? It's a 415 number. I don't know. You may build upon the concept, storyline, and characters described in this Bible, but you may not contradict any of the information this Bible contains. If you have any questions regarding the content of this Bible or your ideas for product development, please contact. I have questions about this Bible. I will need to contact them. Tom, no. No. Ready for the supersonic experience? Great! Just turn the page and enjoy. Synopsis of the Sonic myth. You will be sued if you contradict any of the Bible. The number is not in use. Perfect. Great. It's sometime in the 21st century on the planet of Mobius. Here we go. Okay, here's the deviation. So now it's Mobius instead of Earth in Hardly, Nebraska, like in the first one we read. No longer in Nebraska. We're on a different planet. What if the Bible contradicts itself? It's gonna. Trust me. Sonic the Hedgehog, an orphan, grows up with his forest friends in the Green Hill Zone. So now, I like this change. This is cool. I think it's Mobius because the Sonic levels have like all those like loop-de-loops and things, and there's also rings in the game. So I think they're like, oh, it's like a Mobius strip. I think because that also has loops in it. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know where they got this idea. Yeah, I like it though. It's cool. And then they got rid of Sonic's 6 sisters, which is a good change because they don't really do anything, do they? Don't be lewd, have an education. Barry. It's a mature stream, I can't help it. It's called that in a lot of media. Yeah, so Mobius winds up being the name of the planet for all of the American media and also the UK media. Even though they keep the Kintobor thing, they also set it on Mobius instead. So Mobius, a never-ending racetrack for Sonic to run forever? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, Fiora, enjoy your nothing. And congrats on the 621 tarts. Let me see here. You did it. From each of his animal friends, he picks up different skills and habits. Not all of them good. Those animals are a bad influence. Speed, cleverness, but also stubbornness and cockiness are among the traits he develops, plus a certain amount of forest smarts, comparable to street smarts. Gabe, congratulations on your 621 tarts. Who added that? Not. So these notes are from the original Sega of America stuff. Like I said, this is a draft in between version 1 and version 2. So there's going to be a few notes in here for changes that they made in the future, right? I guess some of the higher-ups didn't like some of these aspects. Sonic did. Not. Don't loot that, please. Comparable to street smarts. By accident, Sonic tunnels into the laboratory of Dr. O.V. Kintobor. Okay, we still got that then. A brilliant scientist who is trying to detoxify Mobius by transferring the planet's moral and physical evils into 6 Chaos Emeralds. That's a fucking... This is a high concept idea. Like, taking all the moral evil in the universe and locking them up in a gem so you can launch them into space is kind of weird. Walter, oh, what? Oh, boy. Kintobor possesses... Possesses? Did I say possesses? Fuck. It's the plot of Superman 4. Oh my god, you're right. Huh. Scientology confirmed. Oh, he's getting rid of the Thetans. Also the plot of the Dark Crystal. Oh, a little bit. The crystal's good in that, though. Take 2 of the Bibble. This is 1.5. Yeah. Kintobor possesses the 6 emeralds and has packed most of the world's evil into them, but finds that they are highly unstable and may blow at any moment. To stabilize the emeralds, Kintobor is looking for a 7th gay emerald, a gray emerald, which will contain their violent forces. Jewels, how the hell do they work? Here we go. Sonic and Kintobor become friends. Not! Under Kintobor's tutelage, Sonic develops his natural hedge-running abilities and soon runs at the speed of sound. In the process, his quills and most of his body turns blue permanently. Kintobor develops special red sneakers for Sonic, which protect his feet and enhance his speed. This becomes a thing in the Fleetway comics, right? Where he like makes these shoes for Sonic. There's also a game called Sonic Labyrinth for the Game Gear, in which Robotnik creates a pair of sneakers that reduce Sonic's speed so that he can no longer run, and he tricks Sonic into wearing them. And then the game just plays like Kirby's Dream Course, basically. Yeah. How does running fast equal blue? Okay, so we talked about this earlier, that maybe him running creates a blue shift, like a Doppler effect with the light reflecting off of him, that he's moving so fast he's creating that effect. I don't know how... Yeah, the Cobalt effect. But that wouldn't make something permanently turn blue, so I don't know. Wait, is Sonic running towards us at relativistic speeds? I mean, he could. Blue streak speeds by Sonic the Hedgehog. Too fast for the naked eye. Alright, and then I love this note on the side here where it's like, born fast, not Superman without kryptonite. Fucking cut it out, you guys. He was just born that way. He dabba-dee-dabba died too much. When I played Sonic, I also dabba-dee-dabba died too much, and then I got a game over. Kintobor installs PCs throughout the 6 zones of Mobius. Okay. So that anyone passing by can input information that might lead to the discovery of the Gray Emerald. These are going to be the TVs that you break in the Sonic games. Why is this a thing? Okay. Egg cracking with Sonic. He also has his amazing transforming machine, ready to zap the last bit of evil into the Gray Emerald and stabilize the other 6 Chaos Emeralds. The amazing transforming machine consists of thousands of gold rings that constantly flow good karma? No, positive energy. Okay. Also called an ATM. Do not Google Sonic ATM. Do not do that. Do not. Around the machine's core and cool it down as it transfers evil from one object into another. No. When a wave of solar radioactivity, one day a solar pulse of radioactivity? I don't know. Solar radioactivity? What the fuck? The fuck did I just get? Nothing. Don't! I said don't! Well, someone has to be into it, but yeah, somebody. Never mind. I won't explain it. I'm not explaining it. Bursts through the hole in the ozone layer and hits the lab. The transforming machine goes bananas. What am I looking up? Don't look it up! I'm reading the Bible. This is the perfectly innocent Christian Minecraft stream, alright? Heck. And zaps Kintobor and a nearby hard-boiled egg. He's part man. He's 1/2 man, half machine, half egg. Egg. Nothing is showing up buns on his Sonic ATM. It's interesting what's seeing the same with the version I'm more familiar with, right? Yeah, you're seeing how it evolves into, like, let's get random pictures of Sonic and one actual ATM. I'll give, just be safe, don't Google Sonic. I'm glad we established the alignment of the egg. Oh, yeah. gonna keep reading, okay? Alright. But since Kintobor is already good, and since the egg is rather non-committal, the machine reverses his personality and changes him into the evil Dr. Ivo Robotnik. I'm not getting anything bad. Okay. Okay. The Chaos Emeralds. Wait, why is this crossed out? Oops. Oops. Who oopsed? Alright. ATM is an acronym, and the last two words are to mouth. Okay? I'm sure you can infer the rest. Don't look it up. The Chaos Emeralds are thrown into space, caught in 6 psychedelic... Wait, psychedelic? Psychedelic... What? Oh god. Just dead me now. Okay. So endlessly. Hi, Nick! Yes, Iris, avocado to mouth. Delicious avocado. That's why I said don't look up Sonic avocado to mouth, because you'll get, like, egg and avocado sandwiches. That'll just be ugh. Anyway. Caught in 6 psychedelic warps of confusion. Why are they warps of confusion? Hey, that's where we are right now, I think. Yes, Tia Bats. So warps of confusion are interesting because they're actually, that's the name of the special zones in the Sonic 1 manual. They actually call the special stages warps of confusion, I believe. I think. Gabe, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be safe. Let me see. Reversing power, re-energizing power mazes. Okay, so change the warps of confusion to psychedelic re-energizing power mazes. That's less confusing. Good. Tom! Heck! The golden rings of the amazing transforming machine... No. Transformation ray. Are scattered throughout the zones. Oh god. Oh no. This is it. I'm getting demonetized today. Oops. Kintobor bloats up like a gigantic egg. Turns against Sonic and threatens to wage biogeophysical warfare? I'm sorry. Biogeophysical warfare? What is that? They're turning the frogs into robots. Dumping chemicals in the water. They turn the frogs robot. Heck. I warned you. Against all of Mobius until he can completely ruin and control the planet. He plans to capture and transform all of Sonic's friends into mechanized monsters and use them to attack Sonic. He also plans dastardly, mechanized traps in the 6 zones of Mobius, beginning with the nearest, the Scrap Brain Zone. Hey, that's true. Cool. Which is right outside his lab. Scrap Brain Zone, such a fucking cool name. I love that. Sonic 2, I think it was, had a cut stage called Genocide City. Which is like a hardcore fucking name. I can understand why they cut it, but like, damn. Takes mechanized infantry to a new level. think about Genocide City a lot. The fire. Yeah, I don't know. This was the thing. Dronified infantry. Wait a minute. Is this a thing? I need to enlist. Hey Eve, how's it going? Like even for Japan, that's a bit much. Yeah, they wound up dropping it and then rolled most of the ideas into Metropolis Zone, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Fi's got it. Soon to be zero. Scrap Brain is fucking cool though, I love that. The Sonic Zones are just so well named, you know? Like I like Mario levels because they've usually got like they've got a good alliteration. Except for Tiny Huge, but this really is something, huh? Boy is it. Butter Bridge is good. Vanilla Hills are not really for me, but I can understand people who like it vanilla. There's like Mario's got some good naming conventions, but I really like the Sonic ones. Like Flying Battery, fuck, that's cool. Sonic barely escapes from Robotnik's clutches and races back home to the Green Hill Zone. Noticing the disappearance of his friends, he quickly decides he must fight his way through the zones, find Robotnik, and free his friends. This is fine. This is a fine origin. This is okay. I still think the Amazing Transforming Machine or Transmutator Ray or whatever they want to change it to, I think that's a dumb idea. I don't really need a reason to collect rings and shit, but like, this is fine. And the button. Bleh. Yeah. It appears to say transmutative. I think it's transmutation. But yeah, Transformers Ray. Sure. But this is fine. This tells us like why Sonic's doing the thing he's doing. Why he wants to fight Robotnik. It's fine. It's cool. Human transmutation. Not the TF I was hoping for. I wonder what the heck the Sonic Bible looks like nowadays. Actually, I showed off one from 2014 earlier, and I closed out of it. At the beginning of the stream, I went through one of the 2014 Bibles, and way different than this. Way different than this. Sonic the Hedgehog features a classic clash between good and evil as Sonic battles through the 6 zones to free his friends. How do I acquire this trans ray? Wait a minute. Kintobor's an egg? He's got a trans ray? This is trans rights! I mean, it's not the representation we could have hoped for, but you know. It was the 90s. Each is a true individual. Oh, I'm sorry. Sonic battles through the 6 zones to free his friends and defeat Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Sonic and Robotnik are not flat characters, however. Each is a true individual with strengths, failings, and vulnerabilities. Robotnik says trans rights! Which makes sense, given that it was either in the Sonic... I think it's in the Sonic 1 manual they mentioned that Dr. Robotnik is also a feminist. So, heck yeah! Robotnik's trans rights. So question for you, Bunniest of Lucky Bunny. Yes, Connie, what can I do for you? Oh, the Sonic Adventure manual? Gotcha. Thank you. We stay in an Eggman. I know, he's such a rad guy. When do we go over the Sonichu universe? I know almost as much about Sonichu lore as I do about Sonic lore. So... eventually. I think here's my plan. Here's my plan. We're doing this because I met my sub goal, right? And I would like to continue to do bad game playing as a reward for follower goals and bad reading for sub goals, if that makes sense. So I think if I hit 1,000 follows, I'm gonna play Sonic 06. So we'll do that. I don't know what my next reading will be. I'll figure it out next month, but you know, bad education for sub goal. Well, I'll have to try to channel. Oh, Jesus. I love you guys. I couldn't do this without you. Maybe we'll do some Sonichu. The weird thing about Sonichu is that I can actually explain a lot of the stuff behind it because I know exactly what CWC is referencing. Because CWC loves Pokemon, loves Sonic, and watched a lot of Excel Saga, and explaining some of the Sonichu jokes is a lot easier when you know exactly what he's or what she's trying to reference. Sorry, it's weird because Christian Weston Chandler is a character in the comic that's a self-insert about Christian Weston Chandler when they wrote that comic, and now they've transitioned, so she's Christine Weston Chandler, right? So the pronouns for the characters in there are a little weird. So I'm just gonna say they. Anyway, they made Excel into an MMORPG? No, it's about hotels trying to take over the world in anime. Do you know what the Stone Age joke meant? I don't remember what it was specifically. And how do you feel about Chris Chan's recent years? Fascinating. Very fascinating. Recently she's been listening to YouTube hypnosis videos to try to transition through hypnosis. It's a strange thing. On the following pages, we briefly describe the main characters in Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, this joke? Okay, let me check this out real quick. Where is... here we go. You're gonna tell me twice, but during the Stone Age... Heck... Wait, I heard hypnosis. Heck... No, I actually don't know what this one is. Ooh, maybe I'm unprepared for this. I'll do some research, okay? I'll do some research before that. I do like hypnosis. Good with this. Yeah, I don't know what was meant by that. I do know what was meant by the before breakfast joke. But yeah, I don't know the Stone Age one. Here we go. On the following pages, we briefly describe the main characters in Sonic the Hedgehog to help you better understand their personalities, lifestyles, and objectives. What's the lifestyle that Robotnik has? Good reading. Hi, Polar. How you doing? A strong product line or promotion should reflect the personalities in order to obtain the maximum benefit of the Sonic the Hedgehog property. All about eggs and robots. All about them. Fun wiggles. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's fucking bizarre. Alright. Sonic. His history. Orphaned at an early age, Sonic grows up in the forest of the Green Hill Zone and falls in with a clan of rambunctious animal friends. His friends teach him all the tricks they know. From Rabbit, he learns how to outrun every other creature in the forest. From Squirrel, he learns how to lob acorns down from trees to pester the unsuspecting victim below. I don't know why this is in there. He doesn't do this in the games. He learns. Oh, here we go. Chicken teaches him. Chicken. Now, Chicken. We need to have a talk about this. So, oh yeah, I taught Sonic how to run. All those wild forest chickens. No, we need to talk about this. We need to talk about animal friends. Because they have different names in the final version of the draft, in the Fleetway comics, in the US comics, and in Japanese. We're going to need to talk about this. But yeah, Chicken teaches him how to squawk like a rooster and wake everyone up in the morning. Cucky? Yes, this is Cucky. This is Cucky. It's not Chicken. This is Cucky. We all know the true lore. Why do I envision Sonic as Snow White? Oh, he's got all his animal friends. He's just like, ah, ah, ah. Oh my god. And it includes this comment that I love on the side of the page here. Like, does he make noise? Does Sonic talk? What the fuck? Is Sonic talking in the game? Why does he do this? When you say Fleetway, do you mean the UK Sonic comics? Yes. The US comics were published by Archie. The UK comics were published in Fleetway magazine, I believe. Or by Fleetway Production. I don't remember. I've never read them. But yeah, the UK comics. Where Rabbit is called Johnny Lightfoot. And then Pig is Porker Lewis. But yeah. I know basically nothing about the UK ones, but I know everything about the US ones. Same! Okay. Seal shows him how to dive and swim, which he cannot do. Canonically, he just fucking sinks to the bottom of the water and dies. Like, what? Great job, Seal. And Pig introduces him to the delights of wallowing in the mud. Which is like, you know, same. What is this? Sonic meets Dr. Robotnik by accident after tunneling into his secret underground lab. Robotnik, before he turns evil, befriends Sonic and lets Sonic visit from time to time to watch experiments. When Robotnik becomes evil, Sonic escapes from the lab, returns to the Green Hill Zone, and tries to warn his friends of the impending planetary disaster. Yeah, some of these are more useful than the others. Because, like, Rabbit's got a good deal here, where he's like, hey, here's how to run faster than the speed of light! And Chicken's like, here's how to make some noise, and Pig is like, I'm a dirty, dirty boy. So good, I guess. Sonic is short, agile, and totally cool. He spiky quills turned blue during an experiment with Robotnik in which he ran on a treadmill at 765 miles per hour. 65? 761 before. Breaking the speed of sound. Robotnik also gives Sonic the red sneakers that protect his feet from the intense heat of supersonic speed. I don't need to think about Sonic's feet. Please don't make me think about Sonic's feet. Stop it. And here they're like, no, he's born blue. This is dumb. It's dumb. Stop it. 760. Nice. No, pitch, please, no. When Robotnik turns evil. Sonic wasn't born with shoes? Oh my god. No. No. No, goddammit, no. Y'all, stop that right now. You cut it out right now. Filthy. When Robotnik turns evil, Sonic develops his famous supersonic spin attack to defeat legions of mechanized warriors. Come out to play! Sonic can also tunnel through walls, swim underwater. No, he can't do that. He can't swim underwater. He can't do that. He can run on the bottom. He no swim, though. I don't think he ever swims. I don't know if he ever swims. Is there something on Discord? Oh. 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 Okay. Dun 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 dun. Connie, why? No. He's not a flat character, but don't imply that he's got the capacity for character growth or learning new skills. Nah. Also, I love this note here where they're like, Sonic develops his famous supersonic spin attack to defeat, like, Robotnik and his warriors. He's had it! And I don't know if they mean he's fucking had it with these robots, or if he's had this ability all along. I don't know what they mean by this, but it's there. Those are the notes. Sonic's... Sorry. Swim underwater and jump high into the air. Although he can't fly, we're saving that for the sequel. He's particularly good at doing the loop and playing pinball in the many traps and mazes the evil Robotnik sets up for him. That's delightful. Sonic's only physical, failings are his poor eyesight, lack of fear, etc. What the fuck? He is done with Robotnik. Friendship with Robotnik ended. Knuckles is my new best friend. And trouble coming to a stop once he's running at supersonic speeds. Okay, I think this eyesight thing... I think I was right. I think this eyesight thing is because you bump into things a lot during the game. Like, if you're playing Sonic, you'll bump into stuff. Because it's like a 4:3 aspect ratio. Fuck that. Every once in a while... yeah, his biggest failing is his lack of fear. Fear! Sonic, the poison you feel coursing through your veins is the poison of the Brazilian wandering spider. Yeah, agree, Pidge. He moves too fast to keep good balance and has to struggle to keep from falling when he's on the edge of a cliff. I think they're talking about his spinny arm animations. You know the one I'm talking about. If you go to an edge, Sonic will wave his arms. It's cute. So the running is the same reason hippos charge things? Maybe. Sonic in a job interview. My biggest weakness? I think I'm a little too brave. I'm a little bit too hard of a worker. I'm also way past cool. Panda Pebble, no. He doesn't have any. Sonic thinks he's perfect, but he's not. He's a Satanist. Sorry, had to bring that one back. Sonic is not a Mary Sue. She's not perfect. She's a Satanist. Forest Smart. Is that Forest Smarts again? Sonic is of average intelligence. He has to struggle to figure out the solution to a problem or puzzle. Usually he relies on his great charm and physical capabilities to pull him out of tight spots. Excuse me, bud. Phi, that's awesome. It's pronounced Marusu. Well, Sumima, excuse me, Connie. I'm sorry, Marusu. Sonic never analyzes a situation. He just plunges in. He's a hedgehog of action. I hope y'all are proud of me. I resisted the urge to make a joke about plunging in. Because I didn't say Sonic went balls deep. Damn it, wait a minute. I didn't say that. Ah, fuck. Attitude, personality. Carefree and radically cool. That's what Sonic is all about. Nothing deep. Fuck it. I'm not gonna do it. That's not to say Sonic is an airhead. Sonic's a himbo. This is lying. Sonic's such a himbo. When he's not teasing you or playing a joke on you, he's probably the best friend you could ever hope for. He cares about his forest pals and delights in coming to their rescue. Let me take that sentence again. He cares about his forest pals and delights in coming to their rescue. Then there's Sonic's Tude. When he wants something, he goes for it. 150%. He doesn't understand math. Sonic does not respond well to authority. Sorry. No. Okay, I'll stop. I need... Oh, deep breath. Okay. I'm good. Yeah, okay. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm way past cool. Sonic says, all caps are bastards. He doesn't have time to listen to someone else tell him what to do. Instead, he'd rather figure it out for himself. Or just do whatever needs to be done without thinking about it. Sonic is a top? I don't know. It's Vanilla Ice. Knuckles is the true woke bae of the Sonic verse. I believe it. Knuckles is a bit of a himbo too, though. Like Robotnik always fooling him into fighting with Sonic. Knuckles is also a feminist, according to Sonic Boom, which I appreciate. Magnus? Heck? He's cocky, independent, self-assured, but not obnoxious or cruel, except in the Fleetway comics, where he's an unrepentant dick. Sonic's such a fucking asshole in the Fleetway comics, I can't believe it. Like, I've read a couple of them, and he's just so fucking mean. Hang on, let me find... I'm just gonna find just one panel of this Fleetway. Because there's a bunch of them where he's just being like a petty dick to everybody. And not just Supersonic, but like... Here we go. Alright, here, check this out. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Is this on screen enough? Here we go. Yeah. Of course, just because we found this place doesn't mean Robotnik is here. Sonic, I don't like the look of that face. I don't much like the look of your face, you fucking idiot. Like, what the hell is he doing? Sonic, look out! Rockatansky, hello! You're just in time for deep Sonic lore. Okay, to be fair, yeah, fuck you, Tails. These fucking noodle arms. Have you heard Sonic High School? I have. And I do like it. I feel like it's a little too bad on purpose, but, you know. And when he turns into Supersonic at the Fleetway comics, he becomes an actual monster? Yes. But, like... he's also just a dick normally. When Sonic fucking die. I do love his noodle arms. One more clue about Sonic's personality: he's more than a bit vain about his blue spikes. His spikes are always perfect. In Sonic's world, slobs finish last. Imperfectionists. In his world. I love that. That's my favorite joke. That's my favorite. The His World song from Sonic 06. Oh, heck. Oh, the green bird and the stuff Chaotix gets to. Oh, yeah, like Amy's friend. That tech bird. He's pretty cool. Likes, dislike. Sonic loves long walks on the beach. Sorry. You know what? That's a thing. This reads like a dating profile. Amy's old design? Oh, Rosie? Yeah. Yeah. I've got some weird stuff to say about that too. Like there's some concept art for it where not like weird, but like there was some concept art of Rosie back on the Sonic Sega CD. Let me see. It was in Sonic CD. Where's this panel? Here we go. Got it. Alright, so, this is some official artwork from the Sonic CD. I think this might be a trace of it, actually. But there was a, this was some of the concept art from Sega CD, where it was Sonic and Rosie. And what's happening here is her spines are flipping up like this because she's being pulled by Sonic while he's running. So, like, the wind is pushing her hair up like this. That's her skirt. I don't know. Yeah, it's from the Sega CD cutscene. But in the Fleetway comics, they sort of looked at this design and they were like, ah, okay, so her spines flip up in the back. And then that was just her design in the Fleetway comics. Like, her spines just flip up in the back like this all the time. It's a weird thing. But they ran with it. What if they made a Sonic dating sim? Check Newgrounds, I'm sure they have. I like that version. Me too. It's actually kind of cool. She is hella punked. She's got a big hammer and everything. It's fucking cool. Sonic loves fast footwork, fast cars, like red convertibles. Red convertibles is like the favorite car of someone who knows fuck all about cars. Sonic loves fast feet. Stop it, Jasmine! Well, the red makes it go faster, duh. Skateboards on hills, video games, anything or any way to move through life at top speed. Red convertible is the favorite car of every 9-year-old in the world. Exactly. Sonic's dad a lawyer? No, in this version of the origin, he's fucking dead. He's an orphan. I don't know. But all the girls have like a full outfit. I mean, kinda. Sally's got like a vest. Bunny's just like half robot, so I don't know. Gabe, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. It's always like this. Sonic loves burgers, tacos, nachos, fries, anything chocolate, and the strongest espresso or cola if it's a hot day. Sonic doesn't eat or drink, diet, anything. He needs the calories. Same, honestly. No chili dogs yet. No chili dogs. That's not part of the lore yet, I guess. When did the Sonic Bible come out? This version is from 1991. I believe, June 24th, 91. So, I think post Sonic 1, pre-Sonic 2? This is a draft as well, I should mention. So this wasn't the official one that they put out. This is a draft that they were working with, which is why there's like notes in it. So, you know. Okay. I'm getting there. I know. But when he does slow down, there's nothing Sonic likes more than hitting the beach with his friends and watching shapely hedgehogettes stroll by and catching some rays. That's when he's not body surfing, windsurfing, or competing in contests to see who can build the most awesome sandcastle in the shortest amount of time. Oh God! Sonic, you horrible pig! Well, he's a hedgehog, so, you know, kinda... you know what color Sonic is? A bluesive con man. I think that's the worst pun I've ever made. There you go. Enjoy it. The only thing Sonic stresses out over is the times he must wait for a trap to move into position so he can get over it or around it. He's a beautiful shade of blue. Have a great night, Eve. It was delightful to have you here. You have a good one, okay? Oh. Heck. Maybe we'd make Cobalt and Chauvinist mesh into a pun. I can't think of one. Oh. Patience is not one of Sonic's strong points. If he falls into the hands of a slow player, he'll cop his trademark, "What's the matter with you, dude?" attitude and tap his foot with impatience. Fun. Okay. Have a good one, Eve. Objectives in life. To have fun and enjoy the ride. Life is a blast if you don't stop to think about it. That sums up Sonic's philosophy. I think Nietzsche said the same thing. As long as he has his supersonic speed, his sneakers, his good buddies, Sonic is one cool and happy dude. Yeah, you know. He's a dude with a tude. When, with his friends gone, who's Sonic got to hang out with? Sonic won't rest until he's gotten through every zone on Mobius and freed his buddies from the clutches of Robotnik. Heck. I'm gonna end up asleep whether I like it or not soon. You have a great one, Jono. He's also trying to collect all the Chaos Emeralds so they won't add to Robotnik's power, and find the Gray Emerald so he can get the world back in order. Excellent. What an excellent idea. Egg. Robotnik lays out an incredible arsenal of weapons and traps to slow Sonic down, but Sonic is persistent. He knows he has to find Robotnik to free every last one of his friends, so Sonic chases the demonic doctor back to his lab. His hope is to use the amazing transforming machine to turn Robotnik from evil to good again and regain his old pal. It's kind of heartbreaking that never happens. Robotnik's just evil forever. Heck. Pre-reboot Archie continuity. Yeah, in the Archie continuity, he was Dr. Julian Snively, I believe. Kintobor was the Fleetway comics. No, that's another character? No, he has his nephew, Snively, and his name was Julian back when he worked for King Acorn. If I'm not mistaken. Snively was his nephew. Snively is the last name they both shared. Oh, heck. Okay, yeah. No. I'm wrong. You're right. Julian Kintobor. Okay. On the way, Sonic collects the golden rings that will reassemble the amazing transforming machine and hops on the PCs to release their benefits. You know how computers work. You just jump on a computer to release its benefit. Sure. Where did King Acorn come from? It was completely made up by Archie. However, Sally Acorn might show up in the next Sonic Bible we're looking at. A little teaser there. Yeah. Let me see. Is there anything interesting in here? Or is this stuff we already know, right? Yeah, this is all mostly stuff we know. Are thrown from the explosion, locked into 6 separate warps of confusion, also called secret zones. Pardon me, goodness gracious. Now thoroughly evil, Robotnik vows to destroy Sonic because Sonic is the only one who knows about his new evil identity and the scope of his destructive capabilities. Once a trim, muscular hunk of a man, Robotnik is now rotund with a decidedly egg-shaped physique and a deceptively jolly face. In fact, he resembles a Humpty Dumpty gone mad. Okay, we found the gold. This is good. I like this. With spindly arms and legs stuck onto an egg-shaped torso, he is a bespectable, a trim, muscular hunk of a man, you bet. He was fucking ripped. He is bespectacled, bald, and nearly bulging out of his lab coat. Plus, he smells like a rotten egg. Yes, he's bulgy-wolgy out of his lab coat. Because he is so round, Robotnik has trouble seeing his feet, walking long distances, and standing for long periods of time. Oh, so that's why he uses the flying, like, Robotnik machine. I get it. Burgeoning. Fuck. Pidge, why? Why did you remind me? Never use hunk and Robotnik in the same sentence. Hey, yeah, I haven't seen the new movie, but like, it's alright. Hey, how's it going?
I had a weird ass fucking nightmare, so hi.
Oh heck.
Not even just really nightmare, just
Panda.
like spooky, scary dream.
Hello, Panda. It's good to see you. Heck. Hi. You really need to do better, Bun. Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. You're right. Can do. Let's see what's up. Because he is so round, Robotnik has trouble seeing his feet, walking long distances, and standing for short, long periods of time. There we go. He remedies this by building a spaceship which is perfectly molded to his form, in which he can zip around the zones and launch attacks on Sonic. He also installs elevators in the lab, so he won't have to climb its many stairs. I guess that explains some of the scrap brain zone? Is that what that's supposed to be a reference to? Okay, whatever. Wait, what does this sentence mean? Although he looks like an egg, Robotnik is definitely not cracked. What?
I think they're using cracked as a reference for, like, crazy.
He's a little bit, though.
I mean...
They call him a demented pixie in the first draft. They say Humpty Dumpty gone mad.
Maybe they just mean, like, not, like, screaming, howling...
Okay, Sleepy.
Nonsense. I am aware, Connie. I do live in the world too.
Unfortunately, he still possesses nearly all of his formidable intellect, and now uses it for evil purposes. Robotnik holds every advanced scientific credential possible from all 11 Ivy League universities on Mobius, as well as the Mobius Prize in Physics and Biotechnology. Excellent. Now evil, he plans to further augment his mental capacities by embedding a ceramic neural network in his brain so that he can carry out physics calculations in his sleep. This is a strange life goal.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Sonic Generations is pretty good. What? Robotnik is a nasty, mean-spirited soul with no redeeming characteristics. He does not hesitate to destroy or control any creature who stands in the way of his plan to take over Mobius.
Panda, you could say his brain has gone to pot.
This is all very enlightening. It's an education. Okay, thank you, Tom. I'll check that out after stream. I'm very confused, but okay.
Having woken up into this, it's like way more like darkest timeline than I was expecting.
It's a weird one.
It's kind of like, Nick, are you out there? By any chance? Well, if Nick was, he could probably confirm this has a weird, like, Jeff Vandermeer vibe to it that I was not expecting.
Oh, he is.
Hey!
Here we go. Sonic's main buddies are Rabbit, Squirrel, Pig, Flicky the Duck, Penguin, Chicken, and Seal. How does Flicky the only one with a name? Each come from a large family.
Wasn't there, like, a weird, like... One of his friends was named something that somebody had clearly not given to a 5-year-old to double-check?
You better believe it.
Or, like, 10-year-old, 15-year-old.
I will discuss that in just a sec.
Okay, I'll leave you to it.
Yep.
I'm not going to leave you, just have fun.
Robotnik's mechanized war minions are Buzz Bomber, Jaws, Caterkiller. Caterkiller's a great name. Ball Hog, Neutron,
Ball Hog?
and Brobot, Chopper, Motobug, Crab Meat, and Roller. Ball Hog.
Hey, honey.
See ya, MC.
I think Motobug likes you.
Caterkiller is best. It's strong. It's good. Sonic can gather rings for protection against attack, to gain entry into secret zones, and to earn an extra chance at winning. He can also jump on PCs to gain super rings, shields, power sneakers, 1-up, extra chances to win, and temporary invincibility. Sonic loses chances to win when he is fatally injured. He can be injured by robot attack, robotic attack, falling, or drowning, which he can't swim with. Oh, hey, Silly, how are you? Saw a notify a sub gifted to me. That might have been earlier, yep. Kalia, what's up? I'm reading Sonic lore. Alright, well, that's all for draft 2. Okay. 1.5, I guess. So Sonic Draft 3. Here's the, it says Draft 2. I guess it's Draft 2. Yeah, that one was 1.5. So yeah, this one's also from 91. I forgot spikes. They totally did. This one's fun because it's also got a guide to the zones and everything. This is mostly the same as the previous one, right? What did they change? You'll find guides to characters, the Sonic the Hedgehog storyline and mythology, quality control procedures, copyright and trademark usage guidelines, etc., etc., etc. Oh boy, here we go. Okay. So, for the instructions for this are, have Sonic peeking over the corner of the page here. Hey, don't believe we've met. You were probably moving too slow. Anyway, I'm Sonic, as in Super Sonic. And I want to set the record straight on a few things. So hang with me for a millisec while I give you a news flash. Firstly, I'm not a hero. I'm a superhero. And I'm not like those other vid guys. What the fuck is a vid guy? Is this E-Boys? They may claim to be super, but I'm the original. Funny thing is, I don't even want to be great. I just am. What else could I do? Hang on. Yeah, there we go. All right. Once Dr. Robotnik went berserko, I had to save my friends. Lucky for them, I also saved the planet. Second, about my speed. Lots of folks at Sega will tell you how they sweated bits to bust my moves right through the sound barrier with blast processing. Well, that's true, but they had some help. Don't want to hog any credit, but at the last nanosec, it was yours truly who pumped up the action. How did I do it? Check out the power sneakers for maxed out speed. Now everyone wears them at Sega. Fucking... Someone stop this hedgehog. And last but not least, there's the hair. My hair. It's blue, it's cool, and it's natural. Why the spikes? Simple aerodynamics. Ever try a supersonic spin attack without spikes?
You were gonna blow your vocal cords out.
Yeah. Okay, so now you know all about me, the superhero status, the speed, the fabulous spikes. Let's talk about you. What are you waiting for? It's time to start cruising at supersonic speed. Have some fun. Be the fastest and the greatest, like me. Oh my god, this ego. It's... See ya in the Green Hill Zone. Signature of Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, here's the trademark and notice requirements. This is the normal kind of stuff that... Luna, holy heck. Thank you so much for that sub. Goodness, 5 months is a long time. I hope you're doing well. Quality control, approvals. This is the kind of stuff you'd expect from this. Been a while. This is the same as the previous one. A lot of this is the same, except, check this out. Okay. From Johnny Lightfoot, the rabbit, Sonic learns how to outrun every other creature in the forest. From Sally Acorn, the squirrel, he learns how to jump incredible distances. And Porker Lewis, the pig, teaches him to fear fire. Good. Flicky the Bluebird influences Sonic with her happy, fearless approach to life, and Joe Sushi, the walrus, shows him how to dive and swim underwater, which, again, he cannot do. Sonic does not swim. And from Tux, the penguin, Sonic picks up the skill of finding air bubbles underwater. I hope he learned that one before he learned the diving. Fear. Sonic, fear the old fire. By the gods, fear it, Sonic. Tux the penguin? Yeah, okay, so here we go. So, these are all... I think Tux the penguin winds up still being a thing in the manual. Thanks, Porky, for making Sonic fear fire? I guess. Oh, he's incapable of fear, so he must be taught to fear. Bring him to bear. Hello, Matt. How are you? Tux is definitely a thing somewhere. So, hey, check this out. So, all these animal friends, these wind up being, I believe, the names they use for the animal friends in the instruction manual for the US release here. But Johnny Lightfoot and Porker Lewis wind up being big characters in the Sonic the Hedgehog comic in Fleetway, so the UK comics. And Sally Acorn, obviously, is not a squirrel in the Archie comics, but she is a chipmunk and is in there. So that's where this name comes from before the concept is used. However, these are not their Japanese names, which I have right here. They're my favorite. So here we go. Oh, no, too much, too small. Here we go. All right. So here we've got Pecky, Ricky, Picky, Rocky, Pocky, Flicky, and Cucky.
Oops.
Cucky the chick. I like Pocky. Pocky's my favorite. What? Oh no. Yeah. Don't forget my favorite Sonic character.
Cucky.
Flicky's the only one with his own game.
Also, look at that. It's nice to know that Jamie Heineman had worked before.
I like it in here, it's private. He says from the inside of one of those pods at the end of the Sonic level. Oh. You know what the best thing is? Is fucking, like, Cucky's still around. Cucky's still a thing. Here we go. Here's, Cucky from, is this Generations or Forces? I think is this Forces? Yeah, as early as as late as Generations, we've still got Cucky. So, good to know. So that's great. Man, Sonic lore is a fucking trip. But yeah, most of the rest of this is pretty much the same as the previous. Except now they're calling the amazing transforming machine the ATM in text. So that's fun. Ah! Orange Man! Thank you so much for the follow. Extra precaution. Robotnik cloaks the orbiting Chaos Emeralds in 6 separate warps of confusions, also called secret zones. Okay, so now they're like, no, Robotnik created the warps of confusion. We've still got the once a trim, muscular hunk of a man Robotnik. Except now they're calling the spaceship the Egomatic, which is great. Oh. And then, yeah, there's like a section of this, I think, which discusses the zones, which is kind of neat. Oh yeah, here we go. We got a Sonic myth. A tale told quickly is a tale told well. Well, at least according to Sonic. Since this is Sonic's Bible, we'll comply with his wishes and tell this story briefly. Immediately following the myth, to help bring the characters of Sonic and Robotnik alive, we include 3 snapshot scenes from the story. Each scene is cued in bold letters from within the story. You may want to read the story straight through, or pause when you hit a scene, detour to the scene, and return to the story. The fuck does that mean? Oh, right, there's artwork to go with this. Okay, so they're telling you, okay, you can look at the artwork here. Alright, yeah, alright. Sonic is not a myth, how dare, how dare. But mostly this is similar to the origin story from the previous one. We've still got the forest smarts comparable to street smarts. We've got Chaos Emeralds. We've still got Kintobor and the Gray Emerald. We've got good karma again, which is a neat thing. Oh yeah, okay. Here's all the scenes. Heck.
Heck.
Whoosh. Clunk. Sonic untucked his head, tumbled forward a few more times, then bounced to his feet. Where in hedges am I? He wondered, blinking his eyes in the harsh light. Only a second ago he had been tunneling through a hill near his home so he could pop out on the other side and play a trick on a friend. But something weird had happened, and Sonic was no longer Sonic Underground. Oh, sorry. Something tells me I'm not in the Green Hill Zone anymore. Alright, so this right here is the Fleetway origin. Pretty much exactly, actually. This is just the Kintobor origin again, you know. Well, their mother will be fucking Sonic Underground. Damn. Yeah, this is the whole Kintobor origin story from the Fleetway comics. Here we go. Moments passed. It's difficult to say how long Sonic stood staring down at the rotund figure sprawled across the floor. The most bizarre aspect of the transformation was not only Kintobor's ghastly, egg-like appearance, but the letters on his name tag. Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Lottie, how are you today? How's it going? Sonic breathed, reading them for the first time in stunned amazement. Kintobor, or shall we say, Robotnik, stirred. Lottie calling me out. Lottie, I hope you're having a wonderful day.
What are you gawking at, you ugly thing? Stand still so I can whip out your quills and turn you into an armadillo butt.
Robotnik growled. Well, what's eating you, Dr. K? Sonic yelled, jumping back. Lottie, you're so good. Lottie's a wonderful streamer, and if you aren't following her, you definitely should. Go do it. Lottie's gonna play Shadow the Hedgehog. That's gonna be a good time. When is the part where Shadow pees on Eggman's wife? I think that's coming up. Stop reminding me.
Don't you understand, you little spiked rat? Get back to your wounded hole. It's over. You're finished. I'm in control now, and I shall control Mobius forever.
Robotnik ranted.
Thanks, Dr. Claw.
Oh yeah? And how are you gonna do that? Sonic fished for Robotnik's plan.
The emeralds. It's all in the emeralds. Now I am evil like them. Beautiful, symmetrical, and unstoppable.
Oh, that's, for 10 minutes I won't call you cute anymore. You cannot be cute for 10 minutes, and then you're adorable again afterwards.
I shall launch them into space, and they shall help me conquer the world. And no one will ever find the Grey Emerald. No one.
Robotnik was nearly frothing at the mouth with delusions of grandeur. No, Tom. In fact, she asks me not to. Then he realized his mistake.
Now you know my plan. You little walking pincushion. You shall be destroyed.
And with that proclamation, he lunged at Sonic. Boy, that's a raw. But Sonic was too fast. Of course he was. Of course he was. Got back my island evaluated by Shia. That's amazing. Shia's a good bean. He bolted out the back door to the lab and headed for the Green Hill Zone to warn his friend. Robotnik's curses echoing behind him. Sonic High School flashback. Yeah, he's so fast. He's just so fast. Guide to the zones. Super rings. A lush green landscape with a background of waterfalls, ocean, cliffs, and mountains, hedges, and blue sky. The hedges are where Sonic lives. He's a hedgehog.
Curses, Sonic. Curses. I'll get you next time, Sonic. Next time.
Oh man, alright. I think that's the depths of the Sonic Bible. Plumbed. I think we've done it. Oh boy. Oh, that hurt the throat. Okay. Got Disney Plus and I've been tempted to watch Inspector Gadget. I think that sounds like an amazing plan. Show's pretty good. Show's pretty good. No, I'm baby. Oh, Gargoyles is good too. Oop, didn't mean to stop the music that fast. Heck. Okay. Who's going now? Can you say I'll get you next time, Gadget? Yeah, absolutely.
I'll get you for this, Gadget. I'll get you next time. Come, Mad Cat.
This is just the best I got for you. Welcome back, Rockatansky. You're back in time for me to raid. God, Bonoish, I'm sorry. It's the evil Dr. Claw. I have a plan for what to do next raid, but right now, Together in Place is a channel where they're doing a fundraiser to support for COVID relief. It's a good cause. It's a fun time. And I hope you have more fun there than you did here. But thank y'all for joining me for this Sonic Bibble. If you feel like copying a raid message, is right there. And they are playing Control right now, which is a game that I thoroughly enjoyed. Y'all have a great night. You're beautiful. And tomorrow I'll be finishing Mystery of the Druids.
With me along for the ride.
That'll be a good time. All right.
That's one way to describe it.
Y'all have a wonderful and lovely night.